So
And but it's like very subtle.
no, it makes sense. So everything should be more or less set up. I got the stream starting. We're on our title screen now for editing purposes, so we'll be able to switch over. Yeah, I've never. Yeah, I don't. I don't subscribe to that. I'm a subscriber of a free writer. If it tells a good story, and there's at least a little depth to it, if someone can attach themselves to it, you wrote it correctly. I don't like rules of writing. A lot of people follow rules of writing, and which I get, right? Because you have to have a structure. But I'm not ever going to publish a book. I don't think. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Do you? Awesome. Well, good luck.
I'm excited for my favorite character to show up, who won't show up till book 2. But I've already decided my favorite character.
Yeah,
Is it a
because
nerd?
I have it as a 3-book series, 3-book, like a trilogy. So, first book follows 3 of the characters, second book adds 2 more characters, and then third book's the final confrontation. So, woo!
Right on.
Woo!
All right.
I just am hoping I can balance that many characters.
You
I've never
this.
tried.
You got this.
You get there. All right. So I got everything adjusted, fixed cameras. Everything should be good to go. So let's take it away with a recap.
What happened?
It's your job.
No, I know what
That's what we're
happened. I'm
asking
just trying to
you.
remember. I know what happened. I just am trying to remember the beginning of it. So we were
I
in
know,
the
I'm just being a
tavern.
problem.
We walked out. We woke up and we had breakfast, and then we sat there and we're like, hey, what should we do? And we're like, are we going to visit Gale's home? Yeah, we should go visit Gale's home. It's right next door. And we're like, yeah, let's do that. And then we were saying, all giving our goodbyes to Dimrin, and like everyone was just like, yay, Dimrin. And then Dimrin and Velta had a conversation where Dimrin's just like, you owe me, you stole my bartender, and I'm not giving Reslin in his last paycheck. And Kittis create a little inflamed skeleton finger back to Reslin for Reslin's sake to Dimrin. And so then we headed out to a clearing and launched the little pocket boat, flying pocket boat. And we climbed into the boat and we were like, yay, we're just go travel. And so then we were
Captain
traveling
Gale.
for about a day. Everyone was kind of doing their own things. And then we all had like little conversations about our characters and all this stuff. And then I apparently made everyone sad, or I made the DM sad, because Celia was just like, everyone I would ask your little magic book about is dead. So, and then we showed up at Gale's home, and we were just like, monastery, cool. And we landed in the orchard, and thankfully didn't crash too bad. Gale did a good job flying.
I think you mean Captain Gale.
Captain Gale did a good job flying. So we managed to land, and we were walked through this little orchard area, and Gale was just like, Cedar, come with me. We're going to go see this thing. And then and then Cedar was just like, yes, Gale. And then they went off by themselves.
What is this impression?
Why does this just
I know what happened.
every time all this
So then-
road flights, I was like, come with me. Okay.
Be safe. I'll be so safe.
Then
Where's that
they went
phone?
over. And so then they went over and they were just like, and Gail was just like, this is where I thought my mom was buried. And then Cedar was just like, oh, do you need time alone? And Gail was like, no, I wanted you to be here to see it. Like, I spent a lot of time here as a kid and I was sad.
You guys, she's back. Chaotic.
Oh my god, dude.
Chaotic!
I'm
Hi!
hydrating
We
for
were talking
you.
about you yesterday.
Yeah.
How you doing?
How are your children?
Oh.
Because I think since we last talked, is the second one born?
What was that gesture?
I don't know.
Born.
I did a lot of socializing yesterday, okay?
So did I, but I still know that's not how a child is born.
It's a celebration hands. It's like a celebration.
Celebration hands.
No,
Oh, right.
no, that's how
Okay,
a child
that
is
was
born.
bad.
2 kids and 1 month.
Simplified edition.
The old is 12 pounds. Aww. Aww. Congratulations. It's good to see you again, Chaotic. We've missed you.
You gotta put that baby in like football, like now.
What? What?
A 12-pound,
American
1-month-old.
football.
Yeah, American football.
That doesn't assuage my fears. What?
Caddick's got a 1-month-old that's 12 pounds. That's a linebacker if I've ever seen it.
Oh, nice.
Aww.
Hey,
Should
so
I
we
continue
do.
the recap?
Sure.
Yes, please continue with the recap. I call
Okay.
these recaps now because it's
Nice.
Then so then Gail was just like, yeah, I spent a lot of time at my mother's grave and it was sad. And so then they had they had this lovely little heartfelt conversation, and then Celia and Winnie decided to sit and play cards and have this little heart-to-heart conversation, sort of ish. Where Winnie's just like, hey, I know you can tell, and Celia's just like, yeah, but I don't like to necessarily call people out on stuff all the time.
unless it's theater, apparently.
You are Mother Sergine, and you should know better. So then
I'm afraid. I'm in danger.
You are in danger. I designed this character to whip you into shape. So
I love you.
It will not work.
so in any case, though, so they were playing cards, and then Celia's just like, you should probably tell them sooner rather than later. And Winnie's just like, yeah, probably. And then Celia got mad because Winnie still keeps winning at cards. And so then they all came back and they were just like, how you doing? And then Celia's just like, do not speak to me. Keep losing. And so then someone decided to try to whack Gale on the head. Not one of us. It was not. And so then Celia tried protecting him, and then it turns out it was the old man that runs the monastery. And then he was just like, how dare you wait so long to come back? Whack. And Celia's just like, no whacking. And and so then he was
No
just
violence.
like, come along, all ye friends. We're all going up to the top of the monastery. Well, not the top of the monastery, but we're all going up into the main part of the monastery. And then everyone tried following. And then everyone was just like, hey, you know what would be so fun and so sweet? Helping the old man up the stairs. And then the old man said, I don't need your help, and kept dodging them like a pro. Like, legitimately. They kept trying to help, and he kept dodging. They could not grab him. And so then they continued up the stairs. Winnie tried proposing a deal, and the old man said, absolutely not. And then continued up the stairs. And so then we go all the way up the stairs. Oh, by the way, Winnie also has a giant bird. I forgot to tell you guys that. Giant skeleton bird.
Pablo!
Pablo! He's absolutely adorable. He's a giant skeleton bird. And he still has a sombrero, right? Yes. He has a sombrero. He's very important because he is an absolutely adorable little old giant bird. Winnie can crawl into the chest of and sleep in. So
And he will
That
be a
was a
plot point later,
sentence.
I'm sure.
and so then
Yellow bird.
we went inside, and the old man was just like, hey, here's your old room. We kept it just as you left it. It was not, it was used as storage. And so we spent a good part of the time cleaning up the room, and then rolling out the sleep things. And then everyone started going to bed. Celia rested for a little bit, journaling. And then she doesn't require sleep, so she went out and wandered around and discovered a lot of cool things. One, the restricted section of the library is locked, and then two, there is a giant door. There's like, well, maybe not a giant door, but there's a door at the top of the monastery that is not only locked, but it also has a bunch of magic spells and crap on it. So it's just like, that's weird. And so we have not brought that back up again. It will be brought back up again because I am very curious about what is behind those doors.
And that, children, is what we call foreshadowing.
No. And then everyone woke up the next day because we were told we had to be at the breakfast place at 4 a.m. So then we all showed up at at different intervals and to sit and eat, and we got our food. Celia does not require eating, so she gave her food to Winnie. And so then we started talking, and then we learned that Cedar's where Cedar was, we met her, or the rest of the party met her, in like this the obelisk.
Yeah, Cedar used to go to basically wizarding school at the Whispering Obelisk in the town of Bearvane, and that is where the entire campaign started.
And we'd learned Bearvane no longer exists. It was wiped off the map.
Gone.
I destroyed it.
It is. So then,
I just went the whole
I'm
town
gonna clip that
again!
later. I'm gonna clip that later. Just you going, I destroyed it!
If I had a nickel for every time Doko destroyed a town or a city, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't allowed, but it's
It's traumatizing that it's
you'd
happened
still only
twice.
have 1 nickel because the first time was your fault.
No, it was the
No.
goblins.
No.
that we killed. Oops.
We didn't set the
No, that was a
bombs.
dead man's
They
switch.
did. Should not yell that so loud.
No more about how the genocide was committed.
Anyway, we're continuing on. Moving on past the genocide. So, so we. Anyway,
Oh my god.
Cedar ran off, tried to check on Mai, who was like her teacher at the wizarding school. And then we continued on, and then we learned that Gale was a child of prophecy. And they were like, hey, you were a child of prophecy, and then you decided to ditch your prophecy. So now there's another dude with your prophecy. So if you choose to want to continue with your prophecy, you have to go kill that dude, by the way. Have fun with that moral dilemma.
No. Gale wants to eat bread.
And so then, just like, I need a minute, and walked off. And so then Celia and Winnie sat there for a second, where they were like, huh. Oh, this is a lot. And he's just like, yeah. And then we were just like, and the dude that we were talking to, that was like Gale's mentor-esque character, was just like, yeah, it is a lot. And we're like, okay, so Celia's like, I'm gonna go check on Cedar, her mother, Sergine. And so then she went and was like, where are you? And so then Cedar was talking to her magic eye, who's also her uncle, and proceeded to to be like, hey, can you check on Mai? And the guy was just like, yeah, I can check on Mai. You've been through a lot. having you. And she's just like, why are you so nice? And the guy's just like,
You're
it's
not
okay.
usually nice. What's happening?
And then we went to go check on Mai, and Mai is drinking herself into a stupor. As Cedar is the only student left alive. Everyone else was killed. So,
Yeah,
This is what's left,
we
ladies
know
and gentlemen.
that one of Cedar's many, one of her many traumas is survivor's guilt, and that one just got worse.
and so then Celia finally did find Cedar, and she was just like, Mother Sergine, are you alright? And she's just like, I just learned a lot. And she's like, I am so sorry to hear that. And then Cedar's just like, what's going on, Celia? And then Celia's just like, by the way, you should probably know Gale has to go kill someone now, apparently, because he and he's kind of going through a lot right now.
No, you literally just walked up and said, Gale is having an existential crisis.
Yes,
That was
I did.
verbatim the line.
I was
This
trying
is
to
big
remember
news
what
for
the line
Celia, but for everyone else, it's just another day.
was.
Tuesday.
And so then Celia's just like, yeah, he needs help. And so then they sat and discussed on like the different things that were going on with that and the moral conundrums of murder. And and then we had to end session because Doku had to go.
Yeah.
I think I covered everything. Did I miss anything?
We are now. Yeah, no, you
got everything, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
Winnie went to to make food for us the night
Oh
before.
yeah.
The night before.
And that
He
was a
made
fun scene.
us. And
Yeah,
Celia
Winnie!
did eat the food, even though she doesn't require eating.
Oh.
Nice.
She did eat it. She felt it was very nice of her. Ta-da!
All right. So I believe you guys were kind of concluding your nights, or was that a waking up in the morning?
That was waking up in the morning.
This was more. Yeah, it was a morning scene. We just had breakfast and then got traumatized.
Got traumatized, and it's not even 8 a.m.
You know,
It was
it's supposed to be a low
6 a.m.
trauma.
This is when I started drinking, boys.
I think the latest it would be at this point is probably around 6 a.m.
Well, good morning.
That was a lot.
Good morning, Daddy.
Oh,
Oh gosh.
no!
Yes, my son.
Why?
So why not? It's one of them days.
One of those days just give in to Harry's bullshit.
So y'all are reduced by half. None of you guys rested very well, so all of your HP is reduced 50%. No.
I rested.
Wait, no, we rested. We rested well the night before.
It was a joke. I was being spiteful because of the dad thing.
Do not take away. I've taken away my health one too many times in this campaign.
My precious HP. All right.
Precious HP.
Precious HP.
That was actually good. That was a good impression.
Thank you.
He does a really good Gollum impression.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I had a lonely childhood.
That explains a lot more now, honestly. But anyways, so yes, y'all are waking up. Now I got the stupid Ash and Dust on the prison bus or whatever song stuck in my head. Sail. Anyways, so you guys have woken up and were traumatized. No, I remember Gale was kind of showing off his place of prayer to his mother. Although he realizes his mother's alive now, so he's gonna have to resolve that probably one day.
Her grave. Yeah.
You guys all do notice that the monastery is alive and active way early in the morning. Many people are kind of walking around and kind of concluding their own daily businesses. Everyone's just very lost and, absorbed into themselves, right? You have many people reading while walking. You notice people meditating. Some people are actually training martial arts And one of the things that you do notice is that everyone seems to be extremely skilled here. Dedicated to their one thing is in their lifetimes, right? So they're all really skilled at one thing in particular. Depending on what that thing is up to them. So this is just a place of just quiet prayer. And you hear hymns almost, or chants or hums. Is it a hymn? Yeah, it's hymns, right? Of just a bunch of monks, or a bunch of people in a prayer in kind of the courtyard as it fills the mountains and the valley that you guys are in the mountains, and kind of echoes out into the rest of the world. And that is kind of the scene you walk out in the morning. But Gale specifically has a greeting, and this is the same guy you talked to yesterday, and he kind of walks up and actually like shakes Gale from behind. He's like, ah, like trying to like jokingly scare him.
Oh, Erith.
Hey,
Oh,
I have a treat for you today.
a treat?
Yeah. So,
I'm not pulling on your finger again. I learned that the hard way.
Are you sure? Just a little bit? And he like holds up his
No,
finger.
I learn from my mistakes, Erith. You know this by now.
Yeah. So I talked to the rest of the guys, and they said you should probably fast before your challenge, in true monk form, but I think you're going to need some carbs. And he kind of like slaps your arm really hard and wraps his arm around you. Kind of like folds one of your wings a little bit awkwardly because he doesn't know how to navigate around it carefully. And he just kind of like has you in like a mini headlock, and he's kind of like pulling you along a little bit to start, he's going towards the kind of the place where you guys all ate yesterday.
So sorry. There's a challenge. There's a challenge I've got to face.
Yeah.
Wait, has another day passed? Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure. I'm just trying to.
So it's the morning of the next day.
It's the morning of the next. Okay,
morning of
thank
the
you.
next day.
Cool.
Just need to fix that on my sheet. Sorry.
No worries. Yep, you guys all got your rest and stuff. It's like, well, we have a feeling we know what you're going to be doing, or what you're tasked to do, and save the world, right? No pressure.
Yeah. No pressures there. Yeah. So sorry. What sort of challenge is this going to be?
So we've worked that out where I just kind of want to give you a taste of the types of stuff that you'll be challenged with later. And, I figured it'd be a nice little demonstration to see what you guys have all learned as a party. Kind of a controlled environment to stretch your stuff a little bit. And maybe even reward you with something.
Well, it'd be good to show off what I've learned. It's not sure how long it's been since I left. There's been a lot of time dilation stuff that just have happened. But yeah, it'd be good to show off what I've learned. Obviously, if there's any pointers you guys have for me, that'd also be good as well. I'll be honest, I'm still grappling with the whole we've got to save the world, child of prophecy, all that sort of stuff. Yeah.
Well, it's just, it's what you get when you deal with the Fae, right? You tie in your life essence to the fates and kind of let Aquafina take the wheel, right?
Oh, no, I meant the whole why you took me in initially to save the world and stop the plague and all this.
Oh, there was that too, I guess.
Stuff.
Yes, it has been foretold, but there's still this thing called free will. So I do hope to see how you apply that to your story.
Yeah. Honestly, I just wanted to eat bread and help people. That's kind of my thing.
Well, once then you're in luck. Because we got bread. And he kind of walks you into the hall, and like the moment you guys open the door to the sand garden, You notice that the patterns are completely different, and that there are still a few people actually still drawing the new lines for the day. Almost like each day kind of has a purpose. And as you kind of feel the room being drawn, who all went with and followed Gale to breakfast?
Celia will follow whatever Cedar does.
Oh.
I'd say Winnie probably would have followed.
Yeah, I think Cedar would have gone.
Okay. So roll an Arcana, all of you.
Ooh.
Let me get my stuff on.
I got a 9.
Ditto.
12.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
Nice.
So you nines don't really notice too much, but the 12 and the 20, you guys actually feel that the patterns that are drawing feel very reminiscent of natural energy, and it feels like almost like a place of power is being redrawn. So you guys know that overnight you rest and like your spell slots and things are restored, but you actually feel in this room that the lines in the sand actually converge a lot of these, we'll call it mana points or like spell points, and you actually feel even more refreshed being here. So the 12 and the 20, your next spell will be at advantage.
Heck
Okay.
yeah.
Right.
Love it.
So there will be that. But you all notice too, even without a roll, the overwhelming smell of just warm, fresh bread filling the entire room, as it just seems to like permeate upwards and like almost lift your spirits. And you actually see probably about 4 different types of bread just kind of laid out on different tables as people are quietly grabbing their preferred one and sitting down and eating. And
Oh, that's the agony of choice.
Is there any difference? Like, is there any like visible difference in the loaves? Like, is this an important choice or is this just a choice?
it's just a choice.
Okay, then Cedar's gonna take one of the bread.
Yeah. Just depending on which you grab from. There's basically white wheat sourdough,
Sourdough.
and then a dark rye bread. Nothing crazy.
Cedar gets sourdough.
The magic was from the room, not the not the bread specifically.
Not the bread.
Well, hold on. This is bread we're talking about here. Bread is magic.
Bread is magic.
No French.
One of them has 24 karat like leaf like sewed into the bread. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, so everyone just seems to be sitting and eating. So he's like, well,
Celia will watch whichever one Winnie grabs, and she'll grab like a separate one, take a piece off to just try it, and then hand the rest to Winnie.
Winnie will also go for sourdough.
This does not have a strong taste of sourdough. This is a very old starter, and it feels very light on the tongue, and not very much like the store-bought stuff that you guys might be imagining when you have sourdough, but something that's just old and like very traditional, but very like enriched with like a really old starter. It actually feels warm when you eat it.
Yeah, Cedar's gonna just kind of sit down and enjoy eating the bread. She's been a little bit quieter since learning the news about Bearvane, though.
So, the question I have for you all is, do you want to help your boy out? And he kind of pats you again. Or will this be a solo challenge for him?
It's up to you guys. I've got a challenge at some point. Yeah. test abilities, see what I've learned. I think you guys can join in if you want.
That's up to you.
Can I
You
use
wish
my
I would
magic?
join.
She looks at Erith when she says this. Like, can I use my magic if I participate?
Probably.
All right. Like, yeah, then if Gale wants our help, then sure.
I mean, I'd be more than happy to have you guys by my side. It's plus I don't know what Winnie and Celia can do, so it'd be a really cool way to see what you guys can do. And well, I see this is going to be awesome.
Thanks.
But yeah, we enter this place a party. We're going to face this as a party, right?
Yeah.
Winnie's gonna look over at Erith. That depends. How much time do we have beforehand?
How much time do you have beforehand, before the challenge? Well, you guys can take it as you want. I mean, it's just some time today. Don't really mind. Things happen slow or quick here, just depending on what the need is. So, if you need more time, I can wait in the dojo.
Okay.
I say give me at least an hour, and I'll be ready.
Yeah, we can do that.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Any advances on an hour? Just throwing that out there.
And any what?
Okay,
Sorry.
we'll see in about an hour.
All right. So he
Yeah.
kind of nods, and you remember where the old dojo is, right?
Yeah, I broke a lot of ribs in that place.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we'll break a few more.
Please don't.
Well, thankfully for you, it won't be me you're facing. You guys have been out of touch with the world for a spell, so we decided to reacquaint you with the way things are. We made a few trades recently that we think you might enjoy.
Okay, cool.
Being dead for about a year will do that.
Yeah.
Being dead for over a century will do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's gonna be really cool. Yeah. Yeah. Like we're out of touch with the world. Okay.
Y'all need some help.
Oh, we're aware.
Well, all right. See you in an hour. He takes his bread and he takes it to go, but he kind of stands up on his stone and jumps and kind of flips off into the path to not actually disturb the sand today.
So
Well, that's a bit rich of him.
we're planning on whatever challenge we're facing. I'm assuming we don't have many knowledge on our opponent.
Well, Erith said it was to do with what we'd be facing, so it could be one of a number of different things, but also making some trades and reacquainting us with the world. It could be. I don't know. He's never normally this sneaky.
Well, I'm quite excited. It'll help me get adjusted to having a body again. Proper
And also,
one.
Plus, I haven't gotten to use my magic in a fight forever.
that's true. Yeah.
Feel good.
What are your usual fighting styles regarding how you handle combat?
Well, I tend to sort of keep my distance a little bit. I cast a few spells. I'm mainly sort of keeping people in the fights, maybe buffing them up a little bit. I'm a supporter and healer.
Mother Shajin?
I use a lot of damage spells, mostly. Lots of damage spells. I do tend to use psychic spells as well. Those are pretty good. Psychic spells are usually best against creatures and stuff. That it can be a little tricky when it comes to humanoids, though, because you never really know how good they're going to be at facing that. But I will have to avoid fire spells, I think. Luckily, I don't rely too heavily on that. I'm conjuration trained, not evocation trained, so.
Well, we haven't seen what you guys tend to do in fights.
Yeah,
What's your
I've never
usual?
fought with a bard before.
I do a bit of everything, depends on the moment.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
My goddess gave me the body of a monk, so I
Oh,
mostly do hand-to-hand combat.
oh, so you're gonna be up close and personal. Okay, nice.
All right. You know, I could probably learn the haste spell one of these days, and that would be an insane duo move.
Done and done.
Oh, you already have haste?
Yep.
Nice. All right, never
Hey,
mind.
Hey, why don't the four of us go take that airship for a spin super quick?
we've only got about an hour. Do you think we'll have enough time?
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right. Yeah, sounds
Would be
like you
good to
want
get a
to
bit of
talk
air.
about something.
Yeah.
I guess we go to the
All
airship.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we flying up to the airship? Like when is it spawning in the sky? Will I have to lift Celia?
Well, I think Gale's got it in his pocket because he deactivated it last
Mhm.
session.
Right.
So he'll sort of throw it in the air, speak the command word, and hopefully it appears upright.
It's just fully upside down, stuff's falling out of it.
No.
I made a mistake. Nah, I'm kidding.
Okay, so you
Alright.
guys go out and head to the airship, I guess. And what are you doing with your hour?
Well, so once we get a reasonable distance from the monastery, Winnie goes to the others and she goes, "Yeah, sorry, I didn't really want to say anything in front of the monastery. They listen too much. At least they seem to. Am I wrong?" And she looks at Gale.
I totally get that.
I don't know.
Okay, interesting.
Everyone
But
listens.
okay, fair
There's
enough.
always ears.
I tend to agree with that.
Unless you're deaf.
Unless you I mean just always assume somebody is listening. Whether that be magically through a wall. If you assume someone's listening, you don't get surprised.
Wait, walls can listen?
Sure. Have you not heard of walls made of flesh?
I have
I've
now.
seen a floor. I've seen a floor made of flesh. We called it the
Yeah, that
floor.
was... Don't say that again.
It was
What,
technically
Flush?
but out of character. It was technically a room of flesh. The walls, floor, and ceiling were made out of it.
Oh. Ugh.
Gale's repressed that particular memory. It's not because the player completely forgot about it or anything.
Totally not.
No. What mind like a sieve? What?
But so she goes, if we're gonna fight together and win and mean it, everything needs to be on the table. And that's not
Okay.
from any of you, that's from me. So let's start.
Okay.
Where to start though? And she sits there and she thinks for a minute and she goes, well, for starters, back when I first joined up and y'all were asking me all these questions if I was okay with this, that, and the other with adventuring, y'all are my fifth party.
Oh.
Party
Probably makes you
one.
one of the more experienced.
Party one. And, well, actually, before I get into that, y'all aren't the only ones to take on this mission either. This mission of Fae versus industry.
What?
All four of us did that before. And all four of us failed.
I'm gonna need an explanation real fast.
Party one, the Sentinels of the Sylvan Realm.
Cool name.
We had Bumble, our fairy rogue. she was interesting. She was almost never seen unless she wanted to be. And that was really, really annoying because it made her really good at pranks. Really good. And then there was Plaid, our turtle druid. Well, she had some smoke-related recreational activities that she thought no one could find out about in her shell. We all knew. It was like a chimney.
Andy Floss?
Hmm?
I don't know. I've heard people like smoke smelling like candy floss.
Oh yeah. Sure, let's go with that.
Sure, we'll go with that.
And then there was Seldry, our Dragonborn Ranger, who never used a bow in his life.
Okay.
He fought with swords. They were, well, for starters, they were all killed by the other side.
I'm sorry.
And
for your loss.
one other on top of that. And she looks over, and when you follow her eyes, you're looking directly at Pablo.
Pablo
He
was
didn't start out dead.
Oh,
wow.
But the one thing I gained from that party, beyond the memories, was this. And she takes off her studded leather armor. And just magically, it starts radiating energy. And she goes, this was Bumble's before it was mine. I was the only person, the only other who could wear it properly. But moving on. Party 2. We had the Glade Watchers. We had Agron the Grand. Yes, you had to say the full thing or he would not answer. Really annoying like that. Kind of pretentious, but really fun. He was a hobgoblin warlock. Obsessed with partying. Most likely to cope now that I look back on it and actually say that out loud. And he's also the reason I have this. And she takes off the masquerade mask. And then we had Friend, our warforged barbarian, who hated violence and never did a thing violent until you messed with someone he cared about. Then you saw the wrong end of a metal fist.
It's like a true friend.
And then we had one of my personal favorites, Chomper. Chomper was a little Kanku wizard who, as the name suggests, loved biting people. I have more than one mark left. More than one. And that party died 13 years ago.
oh,
And then we had the champions of the Lush Expanse. Or actually, sorry, to continue from the second party. The other three, they might be alive. I would assume they're not. I hope they're not. Because if they are, they're in an extra plane of prison.
Oh,
oh, what happened?
I don't know. 1 minute, we were investigating a dungeon. Next minute, I stopped to tie my shoe. If they keep going, I'm like, fuck it. They can handle themselves. They hit a trap. Next thing, they're gone. I left and never looked back. And now we get to the deep stuff. Party 3. The champions of the Lush Expanse. We had Conlin, our Aasimar cleric, which oddly for a cleric, full of secrets. full of them. But also really knew how to run her mouth. Probably better than me, and I'm a bard, so that's saying something. And then we had Gathok, our Goliath barbarian. Well, let's get back to him. We had Zerk, our bugbear fighter. From him I took this. And because of this, we called him the Naked Fist. And she pulls off her left glove, and you see this decrepit, withered hand.
Is that what I think it is?
Close, but no. It's from one of his avatars.
Oh,
Hand of Vecna.
I knew it was.
That's insane.
But so I think you can see why we called him the Naked Fist, considering there's not a spot of hair on this thing.
Yeah.
So that was really fun to mess with him. Really, really fun. Loved it. But then, my personal favorite one to mess with was Gathok. Because Gathok was a bit of a dipshit, to put it lightly. And he was terrified of the hand, solely because he thought if he had it, and he hugged someone with it, that they would turn to jelly. I was like, honey, you choose to do that. It's not something that just happens, but he didn't understand, so it was really fun to mess with him.
Bless.
And then finally, we had the Woodland Shield. Well, actually, we had the death of the champions of the Lush Expanse. This one y'all would know well. A basilisk killed them,
Ugh.
aged them out of existence. But then we had the Woodland Shield. And so we had Pharamos, our satyr artificer, who was an artificer for probably the weirdest reason I've ever heard. Because, satyrs, they have the hooves. Yeah, Pharamos became an artificer because she wanted to know what it was like to have toes.
I can relate. Well, I can't, but I can understand why.
She was just obsessed with, learning how toes worked. That was an interesting one. But then we had, and actually there's a chance that, that he might have grown up here. I doubt it, but maybe. We had Jorel, the Harengon monk. He was just an absolute adrenaline junkie through and through. And horrendously hyper. If there was a moment of calm, he was going insane.
Mm.
And then we had Emus, who I would piss off and call Emus, because that was really fun. Emus, well, she was our Yuan-Ti ranger. This one did use a bow. Her eyesight, ungodly. Never seen anything like it. And then
Blind.
I told them this same story about the previous 3 parties, and she was like, "Holy shit, you have the hand." And I was like, "Yeah, I have the hand. Like, are you gonna kill me now or something?" And she was like, "No, we're gonna go after the eye now." And when Winnie says this, she clicks her fingers and drops minor illusion, and you just see her left eye is horribly bloodshot permanently.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah, getting out of Emus's eyesight was weird because it was impossible. Try getting away from someone who has true sight.
Oof.
Yeah, not fun. Not fun. Great person, really not fun. But The Woodland Shield is kind of the reason I decided to join y'all. Because, they only died last year.
Oh,
And it was
Last
the
year?
anti-magic
So sorry.
fire that did it.
Oh,
Winnie. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. And when she finishes up, she goes, and she kind of jumps back up to her feet and she goes, but that's my life story.
you kept fighting all this time. Nobody would have blamed you if you just ran away and decided not to fight this fight anymore.
12 people are dead.
Yeah,
If I ran away, 12 people would be dead for nothing.
you're fighting for them.
Of course I am.
It's quite noble of you.
Yeah. Wow.
Thank you for sharing your
So-
story, Winnie.
You're telling this to us now. Why? I just want to make sure.
Because I'm trying to do things differently. I'm trying to make sure Party 5 doesn't become Party 5, but the final party.
Yeah, I can get behind that.
I think we stick together. Do our damn best. I think maybe we can stand a chance.
Maybe.
I mean, hey, 3 of us have been dead already, so
Yeah, I'm not in a rush to repeat that.
that didn't exactly stop us.
I have
I
countermeasures
do
for
not
death,
recommend.
don't worry.
I
You
do not
countermeasure.
recommend Death by Spider Pillar, though. That's not a fun one.
I do. Just not enough for everybody, otherwise I would have saved them.
No, I understand.
Mm.
Let's hope we don't have to use those countermeasures, but even if it's limited, it's good to know that we've got that in play.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, we've lost some folks along the way, but I didn't realize there was more of us fighting like this. More parties, I mean.
There's more fake queens, aren't there?
Must be, yeah.
True.
Speaking of mine, the fake queen of loss. Just picked her up about 6 months ago. She's the reason he's back, and she nudges towards Pablo. It's kind of
Well, it's
fucked
good to
up,
have you both
but
then.
her core, or his core, is made up of little tiny bones of all 12.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
That's... Huh.
emotionally intense.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're among good company, Winnie.
I hope
Yeah.
so.
We are apparently not very easy to kill for long.
Let's hope that's the case.
I
People
mean, you should have
advised.
met Kiddis. That thing died, like, that kid died, like, very frequently.
Yeah, quite worryingly.
Yeah. Worryingly frequently.
Gale's going to hold up his prosthetic and say, yeah, we've had our fair share of facing death, being killed. We don't tend to stay down for long. And
Cedar kind of extends her wings a little bit. This is my 3rd pair of wings.
Interesting.
And her second
These are my
male
brothers. Yeah. Speaking of, Celia told me that the guy that the last set was from is the...
The guy I'm supposed to kill?
Yeah, that... How are you doing with all that?
We'll
Fine.
make some tea as we prepare for battle. And Celia stands up
Celia?
and goes to make some tea real quick.
Whew. But yeah, if everything's on the table, Mai's alive. The rest of Bearvane is not.
Cedar, I'm so sorry. You.
It is what it is. It's not okay, but it is.
Okay, we'll avenge them. Every last one of them.
If you plan on it. So,
They may have.
if it helps, Celia, I understand what it's like to be the one left.
You mean Winnie? You said Celia.
Gosh dang
Hey.
it! I meant Winnie! Pretend I said Winnie, everybody!
Yeah.
If it helps, Winnie, I know what it's like to be the only one left.
Yeah, kinda. A little bit.
Not to the degree.
If we're putting everything on the table as well, this group, in a lot of ways, was like my found family. You know, Cedar was one of the first people I met outside of the monastery, and I've lost people on the way that I met around that time. We've all lost friends. I mean, we lost Gilcius, Dana. It's been Trix as well.
Yeah.
We've all had a long, hard road. We've all walked down that, but this is going to sound really corny, but we're here now. All of us together, side by side. If we're going to do this, I'm going to give it everything I've got to keep you guys alive. Because I've lost one person too many. Heck, I thought I'd lost Cedar. Then I quite literally dived into hell to bring her back. So did Leah, Killis. They're still alive, they're doing their own thing, but I feel very protective of my family. And I know you guys, Celia, Winnie, you haven't been here for long.
Celia would have returned with the tea, but
You haven't been with us for long, but you've joined us. You've joined this group that is so tightly knit, so emotionally bound to one another. So going into any fight, there is that solemn vow I have. It's unspoken, and it goes beyond what I should be doing as a healer, but I can't help but save the people I care about. So when I tell you I'm going to keep you guys alive, that's more than just the healer's vow. That's the promise of a friend.
I've been brought along to serve you all and to help you on your journey. I intend to do so. She says as she's pouring the tea.
And Winnie just kind of nods her head and goes, let's get back down there and let's kick some ass.
Yeah. Whatever form that ass may be. Gale will take some of the tea. Let's do this.
Cedar does that too, and she takes a sip. That's really good. Like, she looks at Celia, that's really...
Thank you. I used to make tea for my princess.
But hey, seriously, if either of you two ever need anything, This party protects each other.
And not unless you can convince the time Fae to let me go back 20 years.
I'm good, but I'm not that good.
Yeah. I had to try.
Yeah.
She's technically that good.
The last time there was time travel involved, we met alternate evil. Fun, and then I got punched in the ribs by his sister.
Sounds fun.
Yeah. My
It was
adopted
not.
big hamster.
Can I punch you in the ribs?
No, you may not.
No.
It would make me feel better. Wink,
Hey.
wink.
What about a hug?
What about a punch, then a hug?
Winnie, if you attempt to punch
Fine, but
Mother
because I
Sergine,
like
I
you.
will throw you off this ship.
Fine.
Celia, it's okay. It's
Fine,
okay.
fine.
Celia, it's okay.
Fine.
Let's maybe hold off on the threats of violence to each other.
Yes, got enough of those from Leah. I kid.
Celia gathers
sure.
up the teacups and goes to put them away as we go to land.
Nice.
It's gonna feel good to use my magic again.
I bet your blood must be fizzing with all the magical energy right now, right?
Feels carbonated. I have not. I need to blow off some steam with magic. I am very excited to participate in this, and that is why I asked if I could use spells.
Makes sense.
Because the only ones I've used so far have been stuff like sending and a cantrip. So that's not exactly cutting it.
Hmm. Well, at least you can do something a bit more flashy.
How tough are your monastery friends? Just in case we're going against them.
I don't think we're going to be going up against anyone from the monastery. From the sound of things, there's going to be something that they brought in.
All right. So I'm hearing free reign.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if it is any of the guys from the monastery, we try and pull our punches a little bit.
Right, non-lethal.
Yeah, unless they do anything to suggest otherwise.
I do not believe that will be an issue.
Good.
You could not
All
even
right.
manage to grab the old man.
Hey, Celia, he has always been quick.
And I will point out that everyone here seems to be very skilled in their crafts.
Yeah, but these guys have
I do
been
not
training
think-
their entire lives. I've got, a couple of decades on this earth? Some of these guys have several decades, maybe even centuries.
There is my point that I do not believe we have to worry about killing them.
You make a good point.
Let's just maybe see what happens.
All right. Are we ready then?
No,
Let's
but
fuck it up.
As much as we can without making a proper plan.
That's kind of how we do things a lot of times.
How are you still
Yeah.
alive?
Hello.
We're not really sure.
Mostly dumb luck and planning from the previous 3. From what I've seen.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
And my healing.
That too.
Yes. And healing, the Fae. I keep ending up in charge of things that I do not have, that I don't really have business being in charge of, I guess.
You were
I kid.
You're placed in charge of it, therefore you are qualified.
Well, thank you, Celia.
She's
You're
right,
welcome,
Your
Mother
Majesty.
Sergine.
Oh, not the Your Majesty thing again. I'm already getting used to Mother Stragine. Don't you start.
You've got to go back at some point, right?
Yes.
Oh, you meant back to the kingdom. I thought you meant back to calling me Your Majesty. I'll go back to my kingdom at some point. We'll
Yeah,
get
well,
there.
just
I have
getting
a few
used
things
to
to
it.
do first.
Yeah, like, let's save the world? Question mark?
Apparently.
So as you guys
By
are
the way,
kind of
we're having this conversation while we walk down the hallways to the
Yeah.
place at this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as you guys
Yeah,
are
we
kind
got
of
off the
walking
boat.
through the hallways, and Gale's kind of leading you guys to the dojo at this point, you come across a wooden kind of room built into the stone. So you're used to a lot of like the stonework and things like that, and everything seems to be stone. There's not a lot of trees up here, but the dojo actually seems to have like wooden accent walls. In each four corners, there's kind of a raised platform for observers, and the actual ground is made up of kind of like a hard compacted sand or dirt inside of this kind of like wooden frame that's like flush with. So the whole arena is kind of raised about 4 inches off the ground, and it's just very formal and very large. It is a large empty room. Now most of these rooms are actually filled with or used for something. This one definitely seems to be a room that is not used very often, because there is another smaller kind of like workout room type of thing where like people spar. This one's more ceremonial, right? It's a lot more professional, a lot more put together. It's actually really beautiful. All of the wood is polished, and you can tell that they've traded for the wood to get it here. Just off the different cuts and things of the wood, that it kind of makes it all up. And across from you guys in the room, there are 4 mechanical statues kind of along the back wall of the room. And as you are kind of walking in, you see your friend just kind of sitting there, waiting for you guys. It's the longest, most boring hour ever. So, glad you guys could make it, though. Did you get to whatever you guys needed to do in the privacy of your own airship hovering above the monastery?
Absolutely.
Wonderful. So, how many of you guys wish to compete in today's festivities?
I
All of
believe all
us.
of us are fighting.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, then I will line up all 4 for you. And he kind of snaps his fingers. I was supposed to make a sound. My hands are dry. And 4 of the statues of like the 8 on the back wall actually begin to kind of come alive. And this will be really one of the first times in a long time that you've come kind of face to face with a mechanical type of creature. You guys recognize them as essentially the Warforged that are being made to kind of police the city. They're all very clockworky and steampunky. Some of them are more mechanical and like robotish. Some of them are a lot more smooth and what looks to be kind of like ethereal. But they seem to have evolved from the basic simple forms that you've seen before. And he kind of looks and he smiles and he's like, since you guys are going to be in the kingdom more in your following story, we thought it appropriate to help you guys adjust so you know what's around in the world today and where you left off where you left it. And all 4 of them kind of now jump into the arena, and all of them hit the ground with like a very heavy thunk. So I'll put them on the map here in just a second.
If you look over at Celia, you see her staring with amazement. Because mind you, these were definitely not around when she was last alive.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, it's gonna be like a whole new thing.
I keep forgetting this is basically like a Victorian to a modern day.
Here, Celia, this is called a smartphone. And over here we have what's called an M16.
It's got a little
Ooh.
teacup.
He's got a big eye.
Good boy. He make tea.
Make tea. I love that you and I are on the same level here, Charisse.
You're putting the British guy to shame. Whoa!
Ooh, that's cool.
Oh, what?
I'm getting
Aziz
Steel
is
Watcher
that?
vibes from Baldur's Gate. Like reliving the trauma of having to fight those things.
We need to go back and continue our replay of that.
Yes. Found a great trick for the ones that are outside the drawbridge. You push
Okay.
them off the cliff, and then they can't reach you, but you can fire them.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's great.
Look
It's great.
at
You just gotta.
that.
Oh, it's like medieval Iron Man.
Is
The media floweth, and the latest band AC/DC have the newest track. Oh, look at that.
look.
It's like a mean C3PO.
So, 4 different robotic style creatures are staring at you, but you notice a common trend between all 4 of them. You can tell that they're still run off of charges. Many of them have a lot of their blue and red or fiery orange kind of incorporated into their shells, their frames. You have the first one you see, he's pouring himself a thing of tea. Kind of like you get the impression that he's a service robot, but his presence is very subtle. But he seems to move with zero fear, and he's very assured in what he does. And as he pours the tea, he kind of hands it over to, not you guys. Another one kind of is larger, and he kind of stands up, and jets of steam are kind of billowing out of his chest as like a blue flame burns behind him and out of his head, and he's got 2 giant scythe arms. The other 2 are a bit more conventional. You can see that they're more like stamped out. Like this would be the Ford assembly line of Warforged, as they have kind of the same basic frame, but with different parts. And one of them is equipped with 6 shooters, and the other one is just kind of just his body. But you can kind of still see the same type of blue and fiery motifs on both of them. But however, you will notice that the 2 of them also have very similar things. So they have gauges and valves and things, but they also all have clocks embedded into their chest. For purposes that you guys will find out later. So these are the 4 things that actually are standing in front of you now. Just kind of awaiting orders. And he goes, well, these things cost an arm and a leg to trade for, honestly, so I do hope that you enjoy them and you kind of put on a show. You will find when you kind of move into the kingdom, there will be many, many, many of these just walking around and kind of enforcing the king's will. And we've protested the use of these manufactured heroes, but you will see why the world wages war against them. Or, well, the natural world, at least. But you will also find
Where
that...
did you get them?
What's that?
Where did you get them?
Well, to say some people came seeking refuge for a little while, and they had them in trade. So we gave them a place to hide away for a little bit, and they offered us some ins and outs. Others we also traded for, because as we are keepers of all things knowledgeable, we wanted to study them and potentially help improve them. Not that we did much good with improvements, if I do say so myself. And he seems kind of proud of that fact. But they all he kind of alludes to all of them being taken in trade for one reason or another. Sorry, my stove is going off, and I don't know why.
No worries.
I'm done. Open me up.
Okay, yep, that's beeping a lot.
By the
So,
way,
There's
Go
something
Celia kind
inside
of
me.
turns to Cedar and kind of like taps her head, trying to tell you to set up the mind link.
Oh yeah, no, the mind link is set up. I think Cedar basically like turns it on every wakes up.
Okay. Because she just wants to make sure that we have very quick and
Oh,
easy
yeah.
communication, and especially since this is our first time fighting together.
Oh yeah.
I can think him.
Yeah, no, Cedar basically like turns on the mind link every morning just on habit now. From like how many times she's used it with the baby.
Well, these are definitely new.
and can we
feel like
take a
the-
quick $5 so I can sort out my kitchen?
yes, we
and
can.
then
No worries at all.
use the
Definitely.
bathroom,
Yeah, of course.
and then we'll get started.
Can't
Thank
wait.
you.
All right. You guys in a
Doka,
minute.
I wanted to ask a quick question.
Sure.
Do I still have Sammy? The shadow from the ring that I got from the lol thing when it tried to take part of my personality, and I said please don't.
You still have the ring, right?
Yeah.
There's your answer.
Yes.
Yeah, you still-
Okay, I just wanted to double check.
He hasn't made himself
Okay,
known
okay.
because he knew how to operate in Shadowfell, so he's still around.
He's sort of in the corner of the
Cool.
room, just like, hello, Cedar.
But
I followed you from hell.
just take a $5.
I am 23.
Sorry.
I didn't know
Oh
how
my
to spell.
gosh. Y'all would have laughed so hard. When we were going to get our food on the little on their little menu robo chef ordering system, and we're walking up to it, and this lady just we're clearly standing next in line, and this lady just wanders in front of us, stares at the poster on the wall for like 2 minutes, and then walks away. She walks in between us and the menu.
No, not even the menu.
And
The ordering.
the
like,
ordering,
kiosk.
yeah. The ordering kiosk.
I was like,
And we're
"Excuse
very
me?"
obviously right there waiting.
It's like, you can look at that
We're just
poster
like-
anytime, but people needs food.
It was so weird because she didn't acknowledge we were there. She didn't order on the kiosk. She just
Huh?
stood there and stared at the poster for 2 minutes and then walked away. And we were like, "What was that?"
Yeah. I thought I was odd.
You are, but that's okay.
Oh, I own my oddness.
It's more fun that way.
Yeah. Harry, would you rather go outside and socialise? No, I'd rather sit inside and paint Warhammer and listen to 3-hour-long videos about lore.
Sounds amazing.
It honestly, it's just such a vibe. Problem is, I keep looking at Etsy, and I keep seeing like spare bits. It's like I would, but money's.
You really could have just ended the sentence at, "I've been looking at Etsy," and that would have just explained everything.
Yeah, but then it would sort of show how weird I am that I'm looking at certain things on Etsy.
No, I'm messing.
Oh, fair.
All right. So you guys are staring at 4 very obvious steam warforges, all with different varying things. Some of them venting steam, some of them kind of recirculating that steam. All of them just kind of staring at you, kind of almost waiting
Some of them
for
just
orders.
venting.
Yeah, they're just venting, exactly.
You won't believe what I've been through.
They seem almost mindless. You've heard of Warforged before, and oftentimes they're usually made from like a spark of soul, where the only thing really inside them is just pressure, chaos, and just fields of blankness as they just wait essentially for their commands. They
Me
don't
on
have-
exam days.
Yeah, right. They seem almost stoic and emotionless, but ready for almost anything.
We let them make the move.
And he looks at Gale and he goes, "So you ready for your first challenge? You ready to meet the world that has kind of created itself since you last left it?"
Funny. I'm the one that's been in it the most, and I'm being reintroduced to it. You know what? Let's do it.
And he kind of smiles and he claps his hands. And roll for initiative.
Okay. What?
Um,
No.
24.
Dang, Celia.
7.
Dirty 20.
Also 24.
God's sake.
It's Gale's challenge,
Harry!
and everyone else is more ready than he is.
It's Gale's challenge here. It's my challenge with the dice.
What was Cedar again?
Dirty 20.
Wait, Celia, what's your initiative?
+5.
Okay, so I go first because I have +6. Or do we want to roll these for it?
Nah, you can go first if you want.
I don't care.
Alright, just because you can probably spec a character. Jeez.
Well, technically the +6 is only because I'm a bard, because initiative counts as a skill, so it qualifies for jack of all trades.
Sure.
Alright.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
Celia, what's your dex?
My dex is 20.
What's your dex modifier, I guess?
Oh, +5.
Okay. So yeah, okay. So I also had rolled a 24. But I matched initiative.
Lord, I'm so sorry, Harry.
Um,
I'm so sorry.
so yes, it'll go
It's
Winnie,
fine, it's my own fault.
Winnie, then Celia, then Nullifier, Gunslinger, Cedar, Assimilator, Monk, Gale. So that is our turn
Sorry,
order.
did you say nullifier?
It did.
I already don't like that name.
That's good. He's gonna be your
That's a
favorite.
bad omen.
He's a bad boy.
He's technically got the lowest AC.
Oh, great.
Good to know.
And
And also the fact that you said technically.
well, there's
The
gonna.
fact that you had to put the word technically there was not
I can't give him
my
clocks.
favorite.
Can't give him clocks and not give him hazed.
Oh.
Okay, we kill the Chronomancer first.
Okay, so, it's Winnie, right?
Mhm.
And just so you gave us a quick description. Is Celia able to kind of see on getting a general idea for what they're like in combat, like who's the frontliner, who would be more support
Okay.
in terms of the people staring in front of her?
So what you kind of see is you see two very formal structured types. One of them clearly has guns, and one of them is unarmed. So you're not exactly sure what they're gonna do. The other one that was pouring tea kind of has a giant orb face, and it does have a kind of a mace, a giant warhammer, if you will. But it's also kind of shorter. It's about Sophie's height, hunched over a little bit.
Oh, so it's a miniature.
Yeah, exactly. So it's probably small sized versus medium sized humanoid. Um, the other one is about 9 foot tall and has two giant scythe arms. And from what you can tell, it has a kind of two independent parts. So you get the impression that the top part and bottom part will likely spin independently, where most of them seem to be more traditional, like humanoid form.
And
Nice.
lastly, how tall is the dojo itself? How tall is the ceiling?
Dojo itself about 20 feet tall.
Okay. All right.
I don't care how big the room is. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. You're home
I don't
mission on
have-
me. Do it.
We can't.
I
I
no,
don't work.
I don't have fireball.
You don't have fireball.
Think about doing it.
Oh yeah, no, I got that covered.
Manifest it.
All right.
Manifest fireball.
The Americans are good at
Manifest
manifesting things, like destiny.
All right. So Winnie, you're technically up first.
Mhm. So for my action, I will take out my magical flute and play an inspiring song to give Celia advantage on all of her attacks for the next 24 hours.
Yay.
And then I will bardically inspire her as well for my bonus action.
All right. So advantage on attacks, and then you did a bardic inspiration.
Which is 1d10 for me.
Okay.
Nice.
And then I will move back here. And that is my turn.
Okay. Celia, that's you.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm gonna run up to the gunslinger, and I'm going to bring out my my body of astral self, using up 2 key points. Do so. And so with that, where's my body of astral self thing? Once each of your turn, where is I summon these. I get to. He has to do a roll for against the force damage from summoning them. Oh yeah. So you have to make a Dex 17 saving throw, or take 2d8 force damage.
Okay. Dex 17, you said.
Yes.
9 plus 5, so I only did 14.
So okay, so that's 2d8 force damage.
Okay. And
8 plus.
I know the two look kind of the similar. Did you mean to run up to the gunslinger, or did you mean to run up to like the more unarmed one?
Well, I meant for the gunslinger.
Okay, then you're at him.
Okay, so that I did that's 12 force damage. Does it look like I did full damage?
Yes.
Or does it do the damage I would expect? Okay. Sweet. Then I'm going to roll on my attacks. And hold on, pause real quick. Rain,
Yo.
if I roll to attack, because I have 2 attacks, could I potentially grapple and then steal his guns with that?
That's up to the DM.
Yeah. Can I try to grapple with my first one and steal his guns with the second one while I have his arms grappled with my astral arms?
Y'all are so American.
Yeah.
You just howded your last year, y'all.
Okay. So you have to use your strength. So we're gonna have a strength off at first to enable the grapple. And we can see if he gets out of it. And then what we'll do is we will probably try to roll potentially a sleight of hand, depending on how well we do this grapple. So let's play this out first. You're going to spend your attack and attempt to grapple.
All right. Hold on. I need to figure out how to calculate this because I'm using my arm, so it's based off of wisdom, not strength for me. So
Okay.
8 plus my proficiency bonus, so 8 plus 4 is 12.
So you're grappling him with your third arm?
With my astral arms. Plus
Okay.
my wisdom, so that's 12, so that's 17 again, I guess. Right?
So
Yeah, she's 17, right?
So it should just be, so if you're doing, it's basically the grapple is going to be, it's a check. So you're going to be using your
Oh,
a straight roll plus your modifier.
So it'd be plus my wisdom modifier, though.
So it'd be plus
Instead
your...
of using my astral arms.
Yes.
Okay.
So you can just make a medicine check and it'll do the same thing.
Okay. Oh, frick. That's 13.
Okay. I did a little better than you. So my
You do have my bardic inspiration if you need it.
Oh, I do have the bardic inspiration. Where's my
That's a
D10?
D10.
I'm trying to find where my D10 is. Give me my D10. That's 6 more. So 13 plus 6, so that's 19.
19. Okay. So let me see here. So your first attack, he kind of sees your arms coming, and he kind of maneuvers his arms in a way to not get wrapped up by your astral arms. Because his base roll was 16. And his modifier was plus 5, so he rolled a 21.
Do I get advantage?
So this is a
Is
check.
it the thing that you gave me?
This is
Oh,
a
this
check.
is a check, so I don't
Yeah.
get advantage.
Mhm.
So I can't do my attack. Use it as my attack though, because in my little thing I have my unarmed strike. If I make a melee attack that involves using my body, I can change it to a grapple.
Yes, so that's common for any attack. So basically, you use your attack action to grapple. So it's essentially you decide to do an attack, but instead of declaring an attack, you declare grapple, and then you do the strength check versus the attack roll.
Okay, then what's the point of me having this entire thing on unarmed strike? This entire section. That's just normal.
That's just
Okay.
D&D Beyond being D&D Beyond.
Yeah, it's probably just
That's
letting you
valid.
know. Yeah.
Charisse, would you like me
Okay.
to silvery barbs?
No, I'm still gonna try to go for the guns.
I like this plan.
Okay. So you did attempt to grapple, but he kind of maneuvered his body out of it. So then what would you like to do? Because I think you get 2 attacks, right? You said?
Yep.
Because it's not a
Well, I would
multi-attack,
like
it should
to-
be 2 attacks.
Yeah. So I was wondering if I could use my other attack to try to grab his guns
Okay.
instead of a direct attack.
If you would like to
Grab.
if you'd like to steal them, we'd probably do a sleight of hand check, I'm assuming. If you want to break them, you could try to direct an attack to hit them. So I guess it depends. Are you trying to disable them, or are you trying to steal them?
I was gonna try to steal them because I didn't think I could just break them easily.
Yeah. That's all I was trying to wonder. So,
Yeah, I'll try to steal them for now.
okay.
If we can break them.
So
But-
what we'll do then, we'll do a sleight of hand against his. Oh shit. Not
Well,
great.
14.
Oh, reroll.
Huh? Reroll.
Reroll.
Oh, we both got the same. Or
Okay. Yeah, we did.
nat 20.
Okay. So I got an unnatural 20 on that one. So I will say that if you wanted to, you can spend your other attack to kind of reach your hands into his holsters and kind of sleight of hand your way out and kind of steal and draw both of his guns.
I will do so.
Okay. Will that be your turn?
I think so because I used my bonus action to summon the arms and then I used my action to take the guns. So
Beautiful.
that is my turn.
Okay. So we will come up with Nullifier. He is going to move towards you. And you are going to see basically 2 things happen. Is his back, he's going to kind of straighten up a little bit, and you're actually going to see a bunch of gears in his back begin to turn and whir at a really loud, almost deafening sound. As he also lights up his kind of blue orb eye face, and that actually begins to grow too. So he activated 2 parts of himself as he moved, and he's going to run up and drop his mace down on top of you. But as he does, you're going to see an airstream jet form behind the mace, accelerating it down as he swings it down on top of you.
Okay.
I gotta get rid of this dice.
No, you don't. No, keep it. Keep it.
Does a 16 hit?
No, it does not.
Then, since he double activated, he will only have that 1 attack, so that will actually be his turn. And so, as you're kind of now staring face to face with the gunslinger, because it is his turn now, he looks at you, and his eye, light kind of beams the room back and forth, and then locks onto you. Seeing that his guns are missing, both of his hands are going to summon a blade from his palms, as he then stabs both into you repeatedly, just in a flurry of blows.
That's rude.
Yeah, and we're switching dice, so let me find...
No.
Why are my d20 missing? This is the weirdest thing. I'm missing all of my d20. Oh, it's because I was playing Magic. They're in my Magic box. Oops. Oh well. Alright, well I guess shitty d20s are what I'm gonna roll with today.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, it's an
Oh, I know.
I know.
18
know.
plus 7, so 7, 5, 25, a 10, and a 22. So 22
Hit.
hit, miss, hit. Okay. So these are not going to be too damaging. So he just kind of lets go of that flurry of blows. Miss, hit, miss. So 3, so it's 10 plus 1 plus 4, 8. So 18 damage total to you. And
Okay.
as he kind of rears back from the attack, you actually see the clock in his chest start to move. But it's actually going a lot faster than normal time.
Chronomancy.
And that will bring us to Cedar.
I actually know what I want to do. I am going to cast Mordekainen's Faithful Hound. And now I have a dog that is going to help me fight. His name is Bramble.
Such a cute name for a
Who's
hellhound.
Bramble going to attack first?
I did want to ask again. What is the he moves on my turn? He does his whole deal on my turn, right? The dog.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. So let me just look at the map.
So if you're looking at the stack, it's technically at the start of each of your turn. So the way the spell is worded, you can't use him on the turn that he's summoned necessarily. However, because it does take a full action, I will disregard that. And just
thank you.
as a general rule, I hate that delay for players. So go ahead and if you would like to use him first turn, you are able.
Yes, I'm gonna have. Do we have like a token we can use for the dog
You can use Philo.
so that I can keep?
Oh no, Philo.
Oh my gosh! Oh, Philo.
It depends. If it's a golden
Oh
retriever,
gosh, Sammy.
Gale and turn it yellow.
Just move Gale.
No, not
There you
me.
Sammy.
You can have Sammy.
Oh, we can use Sammy. Yeah. All right. So Bramble is going to. Sorry, I just need to check Bramble's speed again.
Fast as fuck.
Can I have him run up to the scythe arm one and do a bite attack?
Yeah.
Sorry, it's been a hot minute since I've used this spell, so it's getting reused to it.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely
He is gonna go for a bite attack on Mr. Scythe Arms.
Okay.
What was its name again?
He's the assimilator.
The Assimilator. Terrifying. Good name. Hans attack bonus is equal to my spellcasting ability modifier plus my proficiency bonus. Okay. So my spellcasting is +9, right? And then my proficiency, what's my proficiency bonus again? It's been
Oh, look at your sheet.
well,
Yeah, it says
oh, there it
proficiency
is.
bonus
Found it.
right
I
next
found it.
to the
+4. My gosh. Okay, this dog is crazy.
Yeah.
I like Bramble. Bramble's a good boy. Okay, Hound's attack bonus. So let me roll for Bramble's attack. Okay. That's a 29 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Heck yeah. Okay, on a hit, it deals 48 piercing damage. Where are my D8?
Where you left them?
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Just trying to help.
There we go. Damage. 22 damage.
pretty good.
That is just from the dog.
And dog is invisible, right?
Oh yeah, I'm the only one that can see dog.
Okay.
I literally am the only being that can this dog.
Okay.
So after that, I'm going to use my bonus action to throw a mind knife. Been waiting to say those words for so long. 14, does 14 hit?
14 does not hit.
Yeah, I didn't think it would. Figured I'd ask anyway.
It'll softly clunk off.
I'm
metal.
content. I'm content with the damage that the dog did, frankly.
What the dog doing?
That's what I was just thinking! What the dog doing?
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm gonna keep Cedar where she is.
Alright. Okay, so then that will bring us to Assimilator's turn. So he will jump right here in between the two of you guys.
Oh.
And you hear a large, like, almost like train horn of a whistle as gallons of steam begin to kind of billow out of his body at full speed. As his torso, he kind of pulls his arms in and starts to spin extremely fast before he lets out both of his scythe arms, basically slicing into both you and Gale.
Ow.
How fucking vote? What? I get away for like 2 seconds and my boy's getting hurt.
So Gale is 21 to hit.
Meets it, beats it.
Okay. Cedar is 26 to hit.
My armor class is 17. Yeah, that hits.
Okay. 22 to hit Gale.
That hits.
Another 24 on Cedar.
I think you know.
Misses.
Actually, the third one does not hit Cedar.
Yay!
And the third one does hit Gale because I got the same roll. So, so 2 for Cedar, 2 for Gale. So these
3 for Gale.
No. Oh, meets it, beats it.
Yeah.
Got it. I thought. Wait. Yeah. Okay. Words.
I know that struggle, buddy.
So. D12. So. I hate my life. My dice have betrayed me for the last time. They're all going in the trash.
No.
Alright, so.
Donate them.
10, 18. Gale. 24 damage
Is that total?
total.
Okay.
Cedar 19 total.
Okay.
So he just kind of got in and then just spun a bunch, and then these cuts cut pretty deep, but not deep enough to, like, you're strong enough now, you've taken enough abuse from the DM over the years that you're like, I can deal with this.
Yeah, we have.
And then does he want to? No, so he's not going to activate. He's just going to full discharge. So as he pulls his arms in one last time from the attack, he's actually going to just, you hear this grinding sound as he's forcing his body to stop spinning, but he's using that kinetic energy to generate lightning as he spins, stops, and that lightning storm that just gets generated from his body stopping shoots directly at Winnie. So Winnie, I need a dexterity saving throw from you.
Okay. Can I just say, the fact that the one that makes a train noise attacks the autistic person, not cool, dude.
24.
Okay, so you did save, so that's half damage then, so 15, 11, so 28, 38, 42, halved. It's 21 lightning damage. So
Okay, halved again because I am resistant.
okay, so half of 21, so 20 or 10. So you take 10 lightning damage.
Okay.
So you basically just see this lightning storm and you're able to kind of just hunker down and take it and ground yourself a little bit as it strikes you 4 times, but it wasn't until the 4th one that it really just started to like feel like it took purchase inside you. And that will be his turn. And last one then, we'll go to the available target, which is Cedar.
Oh,
No.
come on.
No.
You're closest
I
without
stayed
going
back.
over.
On purpose. I was good. And this is what I get.
No. You weren't.
Okay.
I didn't run up to them.
You can fly though. You have 20
I
feet
can.
of flight.
I will. I do have 20 feet of flight. I'll work on that in a second.
So as you
I
kind
want a
of
dog.
runs up to you,
I won't know.
you notice that his clock actually begins to spin in his chest as well, but very, very quickly. And a staff essentially unfolds. So it starts off in his palm, but it kind of unstaffs as like collapsing metal, like just opens and gets thinner towards the edges as it kind of unfolds, and he takes it and he just quickly smacks you right across the face with the quarterstaff.
Ow!
And so I just rolled a d12 instead of a d20, so let's get my life together really quick.
No,
No,
go ahead. Go ahead. I don't mind.
you-
I don't mind if you want to do that.
You already made the roll. You can't
Yeah.
No.
you can't.
25 to hit.
Yeah.
So
I think you know the answer
yeah,
to that.
So 25 to hit. Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw for me.
All right, con save and throw. And that would be a natural 20. And that comes up to a
Nice.
22.
Nice. So you got hit with what was called a stunning strike. And that's actually a really high DC. So you got smacked across the face for like a lot. Like you felt just like your body almost crack and buckle, but you somehow managed to hold on through it. Because had you not, you would have been stunned by that blow.
Haha!
However, you are still taking max damage of 22 from a single strike.
Goodness sakes.
Yeah. Cedar's stunted in other ways.
Yeah. So you somehow hung on. I love stunned. I haven't used it too much against you guys because I don't like to use stun in general, but he was my exception. All right. So that'll bring us to Gale. You're up.
Okay. First thing Gale does, brings out his mace, and he's going to do a quick bonus action. He's going to cast Bloodletter on the mace. And as he does so, it's just going to sort of sprout little sort of magic blue spikes. Just a little bit of extra, little effect. And with his action, he's going to do an old favorite. He's going to bonk the assimilator right on the head. So that is going to be the mace. That is +3. Yes. Okay, that's 22 to hit.
22 meets beats.
Okay, can I ask you to make me a con save?
No.
Where are you hitting?
You can do the damage. Wait, hold on. Can you? Hold on. So there's no festering wound here.
Oh, what?
Yeah, he's full mechanical.
He's made out of metal. That can oxidize, right?
There's
Rust.
I'll tell you what. So we will belay this. He'll take 2d6 damage in 6 months.
It's 6 months.
That's funny.
Oh,
Okay, so
by
it's
the
gonna
way,
be
who
straight
did
up.
you hit?
The
What's that,
assimilator.
dude?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, because you cast the mace, or you hit him with the blood, yeah. So he can't have a festering wound. So there is no. You can still do just a raw damage to him.
It's gonna be shit.
So I'll say, because I mean it still did hit, so I'll give you a D4 plus your unarmed damage.
Oh, bless it. Thanks. Okay. Plus my arm damage. Okay. That's 4 damage.
Sick.
I was hoping it'd be more with the bloodletter, but that's my fault. I did a dumb.
No, it's all learning.
It's all Gale can do. He's dumb as shit.
I mean, it's a good spell otherwise. So I mean, and it's a bonus action, so it's not that big of a deal.
That's it. And I bonked for 4 damage.
Yeah.
And that's my turn.
Now you have a main action. Bloodletter's a bonus.
No, but
He
I still
uses
attacked
action
with
to
my
attack.
melee weapon.
Oh, gotcha. So
Yeah.
your melee weapon should still do damage, though, right?
Yeah, that was the 4 damage.
Okay, next. Constitution. Oh, so this literally takes over. With the festering
Yeah,
wound
so
takes
the
being able to turn.
So the bloodletter spell is an effect you add to your weapon. It only lasts that 1 attack, which is what I did. That's why I rolled the d20 in the first place, because the bloodletter doesn't need a check as such
Gotcha.
to apply it. Only to check when you hit the target, which is why I asked for the con save.
Gotcha. Okay, so it's basically just your poison overwrites the damage. Got it. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
No worries. So yes, that will be your turn, unless you want to move.
And provoke an opportunity attack? Are you mad, sir?
Always, we're all mad here.
Yes.
In this instance, no. I'm not going to.
Okay. Perfect. Then we'll go top round. And Winnie, you're up.
Haste on Celia. Bardic on Cedar. And that is my turn.
Nice. Remind me what Bardic does.
You get a d10 to any attack roll, saving throw, ability check for the next 10 minutes.
Love it.
But only once.
And then Celia
it.
has haste, you said? So 2
Yes.
plus AC, and all the shenanigans.
Double movement and an extra action.
Didn't mean to click that.
Alright. So then Celia.
All right, give me 1 second. I'm looking. So I have an additional action.
Yeah, well,
Action can only
or
be used.
one attack.
It says that action can only be used to take an attack.
Well, okay, gotcha.
Dash, disengage, or hide. So,
Yeah.
but I have another action. So, like, okay. Okay, just want to double check on my options here. So I'm going to use my haste attack to attack with one of my astral arms to the orb dude. Kind of smack him in the orb. So I get an advantage on that unarmed strike. Okay. Well, that definitely doesn't hit. Because I rolled a 3. So
Even with advantage?
even with advantage, the first one was a 1.
Oh,
So
jeez.
that happens. Let's see, I'm trying to decide what I want to do with this. Because I could, let's see. Alright, and then I'm going to use 1 key point to bonus action Flurry of Blows. Which does 2 attacks with a flurry. With, once again, my astral arms. Okay, so the first one is a 24 to hit. On the
And
orb dude.
Which, on the orb dude? That
Yeah.
will hit.
Okay, 24 on the first one, and then That's only that's only a 16 on the second one.
16 will not hit.
Oh wait, do I get advantage on this too?
On every attack.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I can roll
Every
again.
attack for the next 24 hours.
Well, we'll count that as the double roll for the first one, but so 24 on the first one, and then 23 on the second one.
Second one will hit.
Okay, that's 8 plus 5 for each hit.
And then you're
Plus
adding the
the-
gloves, right?
Yeah, the gloves as well, which is 2d10 force damage. Let's see. Here's my d10s. Okay, and I think that's all I'm adding. Right.
Well, no, with the astral arms, you're adding an extra d8, I believe.
That's what I was thinking. So I was like, I felt like there was one more. Extra fire, spectral arms. I'm trying to find where it says that
Yep,
though.
empowered arms.
Empowered arms. Okay. Another d8 for each one. Okay. So you 2d8 and 2d10 for each one. Plus 5. Okay, so that's 10, 15, 23, 28 damage for the first hit. And let's see. 4, 5, 6, 20, 13 plus 5, 18 for the second hit. And I think that's all force damage, right? That's all force damage.
Okay. See, so just follow me through because I'm not used to your mouth. So you spent a key point and did a flurry of blows.
Yep.
You had one successful attack, one unsuccessful attack.
No,
No, I had 2 successful attacks.
Oh.
She got confused about about how my advantage worked.
Gotcha. Okay, so okay, got it. So she took the higher, did the second. Okay, got it. Okay, so both hit. Perfect. And then what was our damage total again? Boom.
What did I say for the first one?
28 and 18, totaling 46.
Okay.
Of force damage. Does it look like it hits as hard as it feels?
So this is something interesting. Roll insight for me.
Yes. I mean, not yes, but like, do I get my advantage on my insight with what we've talked about with my character?
So in this case, this is so you're looking to see. So this has nothing to do with the will. So no, this is just you trying to determine. Or well, fine. We'll call it a medicine check then. So still wisdom. But you're trying to determine how much damage.
Well,
you
no,
did.
I don't want to. I would rather insight than that, but I'd still rather insight. I just wanted to know because like, because I also can see into like the souls and the truth behind things, but I can do
Gotcha.
regular insight. I just wanted to check.
Yeah, if you want to do insight with advantage, that's fine.
Okay. Okay, 11 plus 14, 24.
Okay. So you can actually tell that it took damage, but about half of it was actually nullified. You attacked, and most of your first attack seemed to be absorbed by a shield, and you still connected and did a little damage. Just the first attack didn't have a lot of oomph. The second attack you did as a follow-up actually went straight in and did full damage. So you can tell from that a significant, not a significant amount, but a little less than half of that damage was actually absorbed by what seems to be some form of force field that was on the creature.
Does it look like the force field has is it like around the creature, like off the creature, or like closer to the skin?
You couldn't see it. It was probably well, actually, okay, so you get the impression of where the blow was absorbed. It was a couple inches away from the body.
Okay.
But it was like
No.
form-fitting.
Okay. Form fitting. Okay. And then I am actually going to use my main action to disengage. And I'm going to go and just, and I think that will have to be my turn, right? Because yeah, I don't have anything else. So
Okay. So the nullifier goes, and he kind of stands up again and whirs up, and his back actually begins to kind of like grind, and that huge whirring sound actually starts right back up on his turn. He's going to move to about here, and then I need a dexterity saving throw from Winnie, Gale, and Celia.
Okay.
Winnie, Gale, and
Dex.
Celia. Dex saving throw.
Yep.
27.
Okay, 19.
Nat 20.
Okay. So you all saved. So this is going to be half damage. But basically what the nullifier does is he kind of runs into this little kind of cone shape in between all three of you and sweeps his head across, making contact and looking at all three of you as this essentially lightning laser shoots out of the center of his eye as it focuses and sweeps across, and it actually burns the entire battlefield. And small fires were lit upon its trajectory because it was more like a compressed laser. Than anything else.
Oh, sweet. I take no damage, actually. It was a dex save. I got evasion.
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
So then Winnie, and so it's halved. Lightning, so you're going to be halved again, Winnie, just so you're aware. Gale, that's 17 damage. Winnie, that's halved.
So 8 damage for Winnie then.
Yep.
Cool. Alright.
That will be his turn. Gunslinger will move up. You still took his guns, didn't you?
Yes, I did. I ran away with them. I was like...
Beautiful.
So
No!
he's,
He's mine now.
he's gonna move forward and actually spend the other half of his movement to go prone, as he is now on all fours. His head cocks up, and his neck actually exposes what looks to be a larger caliber cannon. As he's looking straight up, and his body is now aimed towards you. Because you took his 6-shooters, he doesn't have another choice. And a large caliber, like almost like a 4-inch cannonball, fires from his body straight at Celia. So let's see. Integrated. You're less than. Okay, so you're closer than 150 feet, so this is going to be a little bit harder for him to hit. Never mind. Not that hard, because I got a nat 20. So this cannonball center masses you. Just center masses you. As you go prone, essentially. You get took, and...
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so wait, it just knocks me over?
So it will. It's going to hit you, and then that hit actually knocks you prone as well. So you'll have to spend half your
What type of
movement
damage does it do?
to get up. So this is going to be blunt. So
Okay, so bludgeoning. And then can I use my reaction of with deflect missiles to reduce the attack?
let me see.
Damage you take from...
In response to being hit by a ranged attack, the monk deflects the missile. The damage it takes from the attack is reduced by 1d10 plus 25. If the damage is reduced to 0, the monk catches the missile if it's small enough to hold in one hand. Interesting. So... okay. so let's roll off then. Roll your that's my deflect missile. Let me double check what the standard deflect missile is.
Yeah, my deflect missile is like I can use my reaction to catch it. When I do so, the damage I take from the attack is reduced by 1d10 plus 17. But does that mean I have to roll to try to catch it, or does that mean I can just use my reaction to do so?
No, you have a reaction, so.
Because I haven't used my reaction yet.
You can spend 1 key point.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it is roll with plus 9, right? Maybe?
So it's
No, that's if you reduce it fully, you can throw it back.
yeah.
Oh, okay. That's if I. Okay. Yeah, it's just an automatic thing I can do.
Let me roll my damage really quick.
Okay.
16. 6 minus 26. 34.
Rain, I am so glad we did that practice.
Mm-hmm.
Holy crap.
54.
I would be so lost.
Doubled at the
Playing
net
her.
20. It's 104. So this is 104 damage. Bludgeoning.
Okay. Minus 1d10. That's 5 plus 17, so 22. Minus 22.
Okay, so 104 minus 22.
So 82.
82 damage.
So you'll take 82 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, and I'm knocked prone.
And you're knocked prone.
Okay,
yeah.
that does do good bit of damage.
It's an artillery
Gale, ball.
attack. I did not. I built it into the character because these are standard units. I did not expect to use it in this format.
No
Because
problem. I'm so glad I stole his guns.
yeah.
Sorry, you didn't mean to use the artillery
Congrats.
in an offensive way?
So this is kind of for like mass combat bombardment idea, like or like siege defense, right? I didn't expect it to use it 15 feet away, directed at a character.
I love
Look,
that.
the
Like,
Death Squad
it's
crew
budget,
would be
though.
so
Like,
proud
I
of you
took your
right now.
guns. He's like, okay, fine. Cannon at point blank. That did quite a lot of damage. Yeah, it's a cannon.
It's a
The thing
cannon.
is, I love the idea that it doesn't even go off. Like it just sort of leans forward, and the cannonball just rolls out and just falls onto Celia.
Rain, I forgot to use the other gloves thing-mabob
Ah,
that they could do.
Celia took its guns, and its instinct was to start the 1812 overture.
Anyway.
All right.
We win.
So I'm so glad that you got that joke.
So that'll bring us
We
to
won that
Cedar.
one.
No, the song, the 1812 overture with all the cannons and the percussion section.
Oh, yeah.
Tchaikovsky, cannons are not an instrument. Tchaikovsky, yes.
Tchaikovsky, no.
I'm sorry, what were you saying, Doku, before I got
It's your turn.
orchestra-related distraction? Awesome, okay. I am going to... Okay,
Celia will send a recommendation to use your bonus action to disengage and fly away.
I have a plan. I have a plan. I'm gonna use my bonus action
plan.
first, actually. Don't worry, Charisse, I have a plan. Don't worry. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to use the psychic dagger as my bonus action, since I am close enough to the what's his face? Assimilator. I am within 5 feet of the assimilator, so I'm gonna use psychic dagger. Since I am within 5 feet. Oh, yay. And that is going to be a 28 to hit.
So that will hit.
1d plus 5 plus sneak attack. 6, and then let me get the sneak attack damage. Sorry, trying to find
You're good.
the exact. It's 2d6, right, Rain?
for you, yes, 2d6.
That's what I thought. Thank you. Okay, so 5, 7, 4. Okay, that's gonna be 10 damage in total.
Okay.
And then for my action, I am going to use benign transposition. Benign transposition to teleport over here.
No.
What?
You can get behind. Oh no.
I'm gonna help from a ranged distance. I was in kill box. And now I'm not. Oh, and the dog is gonna take a turn too. I forgot about the dog for a second.
So I thought you had to switch places with
fly.
that. Hold on.
No. With that, you can use your action to teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space, or you can choose to swap places with a medium-willing creature within range.
Gotcha.
Once you use this feature, you can't use it again until you finish a. Or you cast a conjuration spell of first level or.
Sophie,
Okay.
please fly.
And I fly up 20 feet. And now for the dog.
Where's the dog?
The dog is gonna run up to the assimilator because it is locked in on the assimilator. And the dog is going to. Sorry, just. Okay. $16 to hit?
16 will not.
Ah, unfortunate. Oh well. And that will be my turn.
Okay. So that'll bring us to the assimilator. Gale, I need a strength check from you.
Oh, yay. Check or saving throw?
This is a check. Because
Okay, it
you're
doesn't make
going
much
up
difference
against. Yeah, you're going up against my strength.
Yeah. Okay. So it's technically a 0, but I rolled a nat 1.
Okay.
Perfect. No, you didn't. I used one of my abilities. Re-roll it.
Oh, okay. All right then. Oh, that's better. 18.
Okay, 18. So you went up against a 22. So what happens
Don't
is
patronize me, sir.
the assimilator stands up. Well, if you had rolled a nat 1, this would have been a lot worse for you.
Yeah, that's right.
So the assimilator actually stands up to full height, and one of its feet kind of comes out, and it splays out like hugely, and it actually pummels down into you, pinning you to the ground. As its full weight stands up against you, it kind of leans down over your face, mocking you, as just pure steam blows down into your face as you are pinned to the ground and unable to move.
Okay, cool.
So you are essentially grappled with the full weight of this machine.
But I don't take any damage.
You do not take any damage. However,
Okay.
now seeing that you are incapacitated, the monk will run up to Winnie. And he will also do 2 strikes against you. The first one being with the quarterstaff,
Okay.
with a 26 to hit.
Hit.
Okay. And the second one will be more thematic, but it's a 21 to hit.
Hit.
Okay. So he comes across you, and he hits you with his quarterstaff. Same thing, stunning strike right across the face. Make an 18 Constitution saving throw. Or make a Constitution saving throw. I should not have given you the amount you
I
needed.
just beat that 19.
Okay. So you remain kind of conscious and like aware, but you just got pummeled across the face. And as your body kind of spins around, he kicks you right up the ass and like punts you up and tries to actually like, and you move forward a couple of feet. As you take 2 blows. So the first one is 10, so 21 damage.
Okay.
And the kick is 12 damage.
Okay.
Bludgeoning for both. And that will be his turn. So Gale.
I would like to contest the grapple, please.
Please, feel free to try to escape.
Okay.
Oh, you just might.
Oh, don't give me false hope now. You know how shitty my rolls are. It's a 16.
16, you actually beat me.
What?
I rolled really low. I rolled a 7 base, so you actually managed to squeak out. You kind of fold your wings in a little bit and push out. And you are able to contest the grapple. So, let's see. Now you are out of the grapple. I think you can take half your movement and a bonus action if you wanted.
Cool. So I'm standing upright at the moment. Okay, gotcha.
You have a bonus action that could quickly heal me a little bit.
I was just about to ask, how badly injured are people right now?
I'm bloody.
46 out of 77.
Okay. Winnie, you're...
I'm just above half. I'm fine.
You're just above half. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna... Well, it just so happens that Gale has Healing Word. And if you're bloodied, I'm gonna use a 5th level slot because that sounds like a bit more of an emergency, so I'm gonna need my D4s. I have like a bunch of D4s that I use for my Monday night session, and I'm wishing I had those to hand right now because those would be really helpful. Okay. Those are cocked. Okay, so that is 1, 2. That is mathematics. 21 points of healing to Celia.
Thank you.
No worries, and that is going to be some blessed healer. That is 7 points of healing to me as well. And if I move now, I'm still going to get opportunity attack, so I'm going to stay where I am for the time being, and then my turn there.
Okay. So I move to the top round. For Winnie.
All right. Action. I cast Synaptic Static on the monk. I need an intelligence save of 22.
His strongest stat.
Shit.
What was it? Sorry, what'd you say, Rain?
I was just saying I need an intelligence save of 22 from Doku.
I got close, but did not. So I rolled a base 15 and plus 3, so that's
Okay.
18.
Okay, you take 31 psychic damage. And for the next for the next minute, every time you make a saving throw, you pull a d6 from it.
Okay, let's see something. All right. Yeah. So he is not immune to that. So that will happen. Sounds good. And how much
And
damage was it
then-
again? It was
31.
pretty good.
And then I will bardically inspire Celia again.
Okay. Celia.
Actually, I'm gonna change that. I'll bardically inspire Gale.
Ooh, okay.
I have a plan here.
Some of that.
Is that your turn?
That is my turn. I'm not gonna risk movement.
Okay. And Celia, you're up.
All right, I am going to go and Actually, I'm gonna go strike the monk. I am going to attempt in my first strike to use 1 key point for stunning strike.
He's trying to get him back.
No, actually, I have a different plan.
Nice. It's just funny because he's been essentially using stunning strike the entire time.
Let's see. Okay,
Irina
so
just
first
sent you a
strike,
message.
25 to hit.
25 to hit. That hits.
Yeah. And then I have a second strike. Oh wait, actually. So stunning strike, I'll first roll the damage. So that's 2d8 and 2d10. And I'm going to use this to heal myself a little bit with the passive action with the gloves of soul catching, because I make a successful strike. I can regain the number of hit points equal to the force damage dealt. And I think that's just from the force damage the gloves give, right, Ryan?
Check and see what it says.
It says you
Oh,
can use
the
a
health regen?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just from the gloves.
Okay. So 11, 16, 21 force damage. And then I heal for 11 with that. And then for my second attack, I want to take the manacles I have, and now that he's stunned, and basically
hold on.
bind his hands.
What is his con save that he has to roll?
Oh, right. The con save is 17, and you have to subtract the 6, right?
Yep.
So 19 plus 4 is 23 minus 6. Ooh.
Minus a d6.
Oh, minus a d6. Okay, so let's hope I don't roll a 6. Or wait. Yeah. So I think if I roll a 6, it's the only thing that's going to save. I rolled a 4, so minus a d6 brings me to 19.
Okay. And in that case... I think of my next move. I'll do another attack then.
Okay.
Let's see. Another 25 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right. So 8, 11, 18 damage, force damage. And then I get 10 healing back from the gloves. And then, let's see. I just have my bonus action left. I want to do that. Alright, and then I'm gonna just do one more attack with an R9 strike.
Alright.
18 plus 9. 27 to hit.
27 hits.
And then another. Okay. That's 9 plus 12, 15, 20 damage, and. Yeah, 20 force damage.
Okay.
12, and heal for 12. Okay. And. Do I want to move? Do I want to risk? I'm actually going to move over here, which will, I know, op attack, but...
Uh, 20 to hit.
that does not hit. Thank you, haste.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And that will be my turn.
Cool. So let's see. Nullifier, noticing that one of y'all is a mage now, will turn its attention. Okay. Okay, so he will... Yep, he will... Yep, so he basically does the same thing. He actually does a... You hear the whirring sound, but it actually kind of grinds and shifts gears, and now it's actually a higher pitch. So you notice that he kind of... The nullifier will stand and kind of face and scan Cedar and be locked into Cedar, and now he's producing a higher pitched sound.
How about no?
He will also spin his hammer above his head until
no.
it's going to like a helicopter, and he'll chuck it. Just so you have this spinning hammer spinning at you at like hundreds of miles per hour now, as you just hear the steam blowing out of the back of the hammer, accelerating as it spins towards you.
Bad Mjolnir.
Ooh.
Do I do a dex save or something?
25 to hit.
Holy Moses. Okay, I'm not looking good, guy.
So he chucked it though, so he doesn't have it in his hand. It basically spins and smacks the side of your head, just
Oh!
and just like it just clonks you hardcore. And we will do damage now. So 10, 17 plus.
Oh wait, the 25 wasn't damage.
No, 25
Sorry,
was to
I
hit.
thought you were saying that. Oh, it was to hit. Sorry,
Yeah.
I misunderstood.
16 plus 2d6, so 19, 22 plus 3 plus 3. Okay, so 28 damage total.
Okay.
So yeah, you just get popped in the side of the head, and he does not have his mace anymore. But he remains stationary and just completely locked onto you directly, and that'll be his turn.
Oh, great.
The gunslinger has to stand, but thankfully now Celia got close, so he gets in, and he is going to do the improvised knife attack again, where knives come out of his palms as he just begins to kind of punch you. But he still has haste, so that would be 3. Ooh, 21 to hit the first one, which I don't think hits.
Nope, does not.
20 the second one.
Nope.
There we go. 28 the third one.
28, what?
28 the third one.
Yes, that does hit.
So the third one will hit. So that'll be 11 plus not a lot. 11 plus 4, so 15 damage, piercing.
Okay, 15 piercing damage.
And that will be his turn, because he does not have his guns, so he is, and he does not have another cannon shot, unless he wants to sit and reload for a while, which he's not going to do. So, he's engaged.
Why am I'm picturing Baymax going after the soccer ball. Trying to reload.
Basically.
Harry, you're muted. Harry, you're muted. We have no idea what you're saying.
You know what? I muted it because there was somebody outside playing music. I just completely forgot about it because I didn't want us to get copyright strike. I was going to say, I'm imagining this robot is just crying in the corner with an American accent because guns have been taken.
Right?
Oh.
It's, literally, Celia was like, "These guns ain't big enough for the two of us."
Yeah, and the 4mm cannon came out, and I was like, oh, okay.
All right.
Hey, it
So
only had one.
That we know of.
Celia said, you do not get Second Amendment.
but this will bring us to Cedar.
All right. So, you said the nullifier is looking at me?
Yep.
Right. Okay, so I am going to cast that spell I haven't used in ages, the algebra one. So you're gonna have to the nullifier. I'm casting it on the nullifier, and you're gonna have to make an intelligence check that is 26.
Cool. Before you do that, can you make a charisma saving throw, please?
I don't wanna. Okay.
It's a 17, not a 26.
Yeah, no. In the spell, it says DC your spell save plus your intelligence mod.
Right, your spell save is 17, so it's a 17.
Yes, but then it says plus your intelligence modifier.
Why?
The wording of the spell is...
Yeah, no, I'm just...
Yeah, I sent it to you, and I've had this spell for ages. I just haven't used
Okay.
it since Doku made it traumatizing.
So please go ahead and do
Yeah.
a charisma for me, please.
That'll be an 18.
Cool. Can you go ahead and make... What was that modifier again? 26, you said?
Yes?
Can you go ahead and make a 26... whatever?
Well,
Should
son
not
of
have
a
attacked
goat.
the nullifier with magic.
What was the spell
Okay,
again for
20.
me? That you used?
I don't want to talk
Algebra.
about it. Okay. No, it's
She's
called
using math,
algebra. Let me...
Goku.
Using math. Okay. Come on. So, about that is a nat 20 for a total of 29.
Okay. So here's the sequence of events that just took place. So the nullifier was locked onto you because you were a spellcaster, and he was just, you were in his zone. You fired off your spell, but did not pass the charisma save. So instead of choosing to do damage to you, he chose to turn the spell back on you. Your natural 20 just kind of saved you from your own spell. So
Glad of that.
We will say, is there any sort of half save or half measure for your spell?
Nah.
Okay, so no damage was done. So you took your action to cast, you kind of did your thing, you were overconfident, and it came right back at you, and you narrowly missed it.
I'm usually underconfident. Can we be happy that I had confidence for a fleeting second?
Yes, just make sure that you, whenever you have one that's purposely targets the mage, don't hit him with the spell next time.
Okay. So I'm going to, for my bonus action, I'll do the bonus action and then I'll take care of the dog. It's just for my brain's sake. Bonus action, I am going to throw a psychic dash at the scythe arm guy. Or, yeah, scythe arm guy. So that is gonna be a...
It's a conjure, right?
No, actually it's a soul knife rogue. It's not a conjuration wizard thing. I think it's more of a psionic.
Also at their level, you can manifest your psionic power as a shimmering blade of psychic energy, correct? That's what you're using?
Yeah, after you...
Okay.
Sorry.
Yep.
You can manifest your psionic power, yeah.
Okay.
Whenever you take the attack action...
Perfect. Just needed to clarify.
Yeah, I don't think it's not a spell.
Okay.
It's just a psychic rogue ability. That is gonna be a 17 to hit.
Cool. Roll a charisma for me.
Is this gonna happen every time I do anything now?
Not anything.
Gosh
Not
dang
the whole
it.
time. It is a non-physical. So it is a type form of magic. So it is interacting with it. And this is the lesson you learn. So the 5.
Yeah, it's gonna be a 5.
So he's not going to do the psychic dagger. He's actually going to do the passive, which will basically just turn magical force back on you, as opposed to turning the spell back on you, because it's a higher dice damage, I think, because he gets a D10. So 8 damage back to you. So your psionic dagger dissipates, and then you just feel this wave of pressure just wash back over you, hitting you.
I have 10 hit points, guys. Help.
I'm
okay,
coming.
and it's time for
You might want to
dog.
fly over. You also might want
Yeah.
to fly over closer to Gale.
I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'm gonna have Cedar.
Outside of the range of the scythe, though.
Yeah, if you can get... Yeah, that works perfectly.
Yeah.
You're still
and
flying
then the
like 20
dog.
feet up, right?
Yeah, I'm still flying. Still 20 feet up. If the hammer didn't knock me out of the sky, I'm not coming back down. Okay. Now it is the dog's turn. Sorry, my computer is being a little jerk. Okay. Nope, not that spell.
Gosh, imagine having a computer.
Okay. My dice hopped up from my desk onto my mic thing for my microphone, and it landed on a 19, and I'm just happy because that was cool.
That was cool.
So that is going to be okay with casting ability mode. That'll make it. That's a 32 to hit.
32 definitely hits.
The dog bites.
Nom nom.
The dog just chomps down.
Nom, 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 nom.
Where's
No,
that
no, no,
one?
no, no. Oh, that's not the right. Let me roll that damage. The 16 damage.
Okay, pretty good.
Oh yeah, Bramble's a good boy.
You
And by the way, just for the imagination, Bramble is a bloodhound with the big old droopy ears and big old droopy face.
not
Only
that
Cedar
anybody
can see him,
it.
but I wanted you all to see him too. I wanted you all to be able to imagine him. He's cute.
So, Mango Mania says that we gotta exercise that Second Amendment, so he's gonna have to get his guns back.
No, he does not.
Celia, keep hold of the guns.
You can always empty the guns first into him.
So I designed
it
his
would be a pain.
ultimate, not the cannon. That's just a secondary, but his ultimate was actually designed after a character that Matt Mercer voices.
I figured.
It's 12 o'clock.
Yep. Is that Cedar's turn?
Yes, and I flew over. Yeah, I already did that. So, yeah, that's my turn.
Cool. Assimilator will do a thing.
Yay.
So his clock stopped ticking quickly. So we're good there. So Gale, I need you to do an intelligence saving throw for me.
Why?
Because
You know that's a dump stat.
Wait, don't you still have that inspiration?
I do, yeah, it's a D10, isn't it?
Yeah, so just remember that.
So there's an ambulance going past, I thought I better stop, so I think this was said. Well, It's a nat 20
Okay.
plus Bardic Inspiration, 29.
So
I wouldn't recommend using the Bardic, but okay.
Can I choose not to use it?
You
I've
can-
just called it.
you can choose not to use it. It's fine.
I would like to not use it.
Because you in stack you would call it after you did it, and you wouldn't naturally do it on a natural 20. So it's all good.
Okay, cool.
So yes, you passed. So basically, what happens is the assimilator bends over and blows an enchanted steam into you, and it actually begins to kind of change your color as this steam kind of absorbs into your body, and you feel it start to charm you, but you actually snap back to yourself, and you resist, and you are not charged. However, I would like you to roll a wisdom save for me.
Okay. Wisdom saves. They're not as. Glad to have wisdom save with all my stuff. That's gonna be a 15. Do I use my bardic? I'm gonna say my bardic. 15.
Okay. You get an image flashed into your mind, and you don't know why. It just flashes into your mind and then disappears. So I'm going to send you something on Discord here in just a second. Have you never communicated to Tavern Bard?
Me?
Super rude.
I don't think so. No.
I gotta open up my regular Discord, or
Do you want me to message Tavern Bard so then you've got that line of communication?
no, it's okay. I'll find you. Give me 1 second.
No, it's okay. I get. No, I have messaged. I've messaged Tavern Bard.
There we go. Couldn't find you. So for a split moment, that flashes into your mind.
Oh. Well then.
And you don't know why. But that will be the assimilator's turn. And that would bring us to the monk. So monk is engaged. Who did damage to the monk last turn?
Me.
Yeah.
Just yeah. Okay. Non-threat,
What?
non-threat.
Bam, bam, bam.
Okay, so he will disengage, and so he has quicken step essentially. So he disengage, dashes, and moves right around to Celia. And you feel a quarterstaff attempt to come down on the back of your head. And with a 28 to hit.
28.
Yes.
Yeah, that hits.
Cool.
28 hits.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Consider, woo! Okay.
You got this.
Dirty 20.
Okay, so you definitely saved. He rolled low damage, so you take 10 damage. And you he did a stunning strike, and you resisted. I'm surprised none of these are landing. So you took the damage, but you kind of maintained. And his clock will actually re-engage and start to spin up faster again. But this time the core of it kind of the glass cracks, and one of the hands in the clock actually breaks off, and a spring pops out as it's kind of accelerating but grinding extremely hard. And you don't think it's necessarily working as it should, but it did activate. And that will be his turn. So that'll bring us to Gale.
Okay, well, Cedar is now right behind Gale, so he is going to pop a
Gale?
quick forward. I
Help me!
am helping you. I'm gonna pop a cure wounds right onto you.
That's
In
all.
which you can also use the bardic.
Can I? It's just straight rolling hit points.
Right. Check out what I just sent in the general chat.
Okay. Vibration. Oh. Okay, thank you.
Nice.
That is really good. Okay, cool.
Now do you see why I told you to
Also-
save it?
Yeah. Also, I didn't mean to sound like Little John just then.
No, it was perfect. Give me 30
Yeah,
seconds.
yeah.
You go ahead and resolve that, and then I'll be right back.
Okay. So I rolled a 5 on the D10, plus my plus 9 on healing spells is straight 14 before I even roll any more hit points. Oh, we got some good numbers. Okay, so 14. 28. Oh, mathematics.
28 plus 14.
42 points of healing to Sidar. And that is another 7 for me because I love the way that I've built Gale. Okay. This is my action, bonus action. I don't know. Hang on, bear with me 1 second while I think about what to do for my action, bonus action. Oh, I've got it. Oh, I've got it. I know what I'm gonna do.
What?
It's an old Gale family secret. He's gonna look at the fuckboy with the cannon that's causing some mischief. He's gonna pick up some loose pebbles on the ground, cast magic stone, and just throw it.
Okay.
That's gonna be a filthy 20 to hit.
Actually meets.
Yes. And that is gonna
Nice.
be 6+. That is okay. So that is 10 points of bludgeoning damage as this rock just hits the cannon. And that is my turn because I'm not going to avoid just yet.
Okay. That'll bring us
Wait,
to
sorry. How
top round.
many did you heal me for again, Harry?
42.
42.
42. Goodness.
Okay. This
Thank
better
you.
work because I've been setting it up for like 5 turns now.
Okay.
I am going to look at the monk. How badly does it look? How badly hurt does it look?
He's pretty banged up.
Okay.
Like he's pretty banged up.
I am going to just continue to stare daggers into the back of his skull. And anyone looking at Winnie's face just sees the veins in and around her left eye tense and bulge and become a lot more noticeable. As from the eye of Vecna's avatar, I cast Disintegrate.
Oh!
And
Nice.
and normally that's a Dex 18 saving throw, but utilizing my College of Tragedy Bard ability, Sorrowful Fate, I'm gonna turn that into a Charisma save, and you take 9 psychic damage.
Oh dang. So 10.
And that's sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, so I was just looking at the damage. So 10d6 plus 40.
And I rolled 78.
Okay. Um. Okay, so you You do. You well. What is the roll? Let me just make sure I don't. Nat 20.
Charisma 18 minus d6.
His strongest stat. No. So his base roll was 14 plus. Hold on. So that'd be a 13.
Okay. So he takes 78 force damage.
Okay. So this is kind of what you see with this is you actually cast your disintegrate, and he does in fact disintegrate. Basically, all parts of his body actually begin to just fall apart as these essentially elemental essences of charges burst as well, and giant flames of fire and water just begin to kind of coalesce and mix just chaotically as steam begins to fill the room. It fills the room completely and makes things almost impossible to see as the chambers that held this essential elemental essence in there also disintegrated and essentially mixed. You do hear one thing, but you probably don't know what it is because you're all kind of blinded by the steam in the room now.
I'm not.
I suppose, yeah. So an entire fog fills the entire room, making it extremely difficult to see. But you do hear and kind of can narrow down to that the heart of the construct is still alive in a sense, and that anything that reduces it to 0 hit points, he will roll a throw, and so the heart is actually alive with 1 hit point left, but the entire body has disintegrated.
Okay. And for shits and gigs, I would like to point you to the final line in the description of Sorrowful Fate. Please check the general chat.
Interesting.
Oh my gosh. I love it. I love it.
Oh, that's beautiful.
So imagine the poetic final word. Okay, here we go. I'll give you an Emily Dickinson. I must go in. The fog is rising.
That's a good one. That's very thematic. Beautiful.
There you go. Considering the steam just kind of chaotically. Yeah. So he's out.
Okay.
Nice one.
And then once again, I
Heck
bardically
yeah.
inspire Gale.
Sorry?
Once again, I bardically inspire Gale.
Thank you very, very much. I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. But that is my turn.
Okay. Celia.
So the steam is making it so we can't really see very far, can we? How long does this steam last?
Well, because it's elemental, made of just essentially pure fire and water. Because it was basically the charges, the casings of the charges fell apart that were charging the steam creature. So basically, however much energy he had left. So as long as it doesn't have a chance to leave the room, it is going to continue to fill the room completely. So
Are there windows? Do I remember there being windows in this place?
Through the window.
This one's inside the mountain, so probably not.
Okay.
You know where the door is to the hallway?
Yeah, that is
Like
an
this-
option.
There's got to be some sort of ventilation, right?
Okay, give me 2 seconds. I am just looking at. Okay, use an object. Okay, I have options.
So I am going to attack the monk dude. with my astral arms. Boom, boom.
Okay.
That is a 21 to hit for the first one.
Okay, so that will hit.
Okay, and then and a 25 to hit for the second one.
Okay, that'll hit as well.
All right, let's roll damage. All right, 16, 19, 26 force damage, and I heal for 16. So 26 force damage for the first one. And 10, 16, 17, 23 force damage for the second one.
So I will say you will not heal for the second one because there was nothing left alive to hit.
Okay.
He also failed his con save. So his body is actually still intact. It's very damaged. But as you kind of pummel it, you strike and you hit. And he kind of goes... And he kind of like... You punch and it breaks the glass of his clock and you kind of go right through. And you actually kind of feel the gearing kind of like twist your hand in his chest as it stops. And because your hand is there, he tries to restart and it fails. And you pull your hand out and he is lifeless.
Okay. Then I am going to use my haste attack to turn on No Gun Dude. Wait, is No Gun Dude dead too? Where'd No Gun Dude go?
He's the one you just killed.
Yeah, the monk was already
No,
dead.
The monk was dead.
Oh, the monk was already dead.
Yeah,
Oh,
so you're
yeah,
only...
so I killed No Gun Dude.
Yeah, the only one in
So
melee
I'm gonna
range.
run up to...
Okay,
Oh, okay, so I'm gonna run
No
up to
Gun
the...
Dude.
perfect. I need from you
No.
a perception check.
Perception check. Okay. Nat 20.
Okay.
Yes.
So you do manage to see him through the steam. Your eyes are burning a little bit, but you run up to him through the steam.
Okay. And I'm going to use my haste attack on him.
Okay.
Okay, that's a 15 to hit.
That does not hit.
All right. Then I'm going to... I'm going to use a key point to do bonus action flurry of blows on him, and I'm going to specifically target his orb if possible.
Okay.
So first attack. First attack is 28 to hit.
That will hit.
Second attack. That's an 18 to hit.
That does not hit.
So first attack hits. Alright. I'm trying to break his orb.
I gotcha.
Okay, so that's 8, 9, 15, 20 force damage.
20 force damage.
And I guess I can heal for 6 no matter if he's up some of the damage, right? With the gloves.
Yeah, I gotta look at how they work thematically because it doesn't really specify like what soul are you catching. Like, I think it's just funny because I'm like technically these have no soul. Like, so, but yeah, you'd still be able to heal.
I have no soul.
It's an innate ability of the gloves, so we'll just not look into it too deeply.
Okay, sounds good. All right, and that is my turn.
Okay.
I'm
So
assuming I don't break the orb with that.
no. So you hit for 20 exactly, right?
Yep.
Okay. So what you feel is you break through the shield, but it's taken so much of your oomph that you basically tap it, and all of your blow is absorbed by um, the shield that's around him. But however, the shield
Noted.
did break when you swung at it.
Wait, does that mean the shield's gone now?
Not exactly. I mean, it's gone for right now
Dang it!
until his next turn.
Gosh dang it. Okay, I know how that works now,
Dang
but
it, Katie.
gosh dang
Gosh dang it.
um,
No, that sounds like Sophie.
oh, speaking of turns, it's probably his. So he is not going to move. You hear a very high-pitched whir, and you can actually smell grease beginning to kind of like vaporize as he reactivates his gears. And you just hear this high-pitched whir. It's like screaming and almost sounds like a diesel engine where it was probably an engine before. You can actually hear like the chunking of the gears and smell the vapors, but it does activate. Additionally, you hear what sounds like a zip line as you feel the full force of his mallet smashing directly into your collarbone. Coming down. And
That's God.
you actually see the air of the steam blowing away the other steam, so you can actually see the hammer as it comes down. And there's almost nothing you can do about it unless I miss. But I don't because it's a 27 to hit.
Jeez.
For 47 damage.
Goodness.
Hang in there.
His hammer, though, explodes on impact. So, what he did, not that you guys could see through the steam, but he ziplined it back to himself and used that inertia to continue the attack straight down into you. But the mallet itself couldn't handle it, and the mallet shattered into pieces into your collarbone, just cracking it. And that will be his turn. Gunslinger's dead, so Cedar. That's your up.
Yes. All right. I'm gonna run up to, well, fly over to the nullifier. And I'm going to use a physical attack. And I'm going to use the dagger of Azure. Just pull that out and like stab for the orb.
All right.
it doesn't have its shield yet, right?
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, it uses
Because
turn.
it's not.
It does.
Wait, you said until
It
it's
uses
next turn.
It uses turn.
You said that.
It just uses turn.
Just
so-
use its turn.
Oh. Gotcha. Okay.
You want to
well,
hold
anyways,
your
I'm
action? Do
still...
you want to hold your action until after I hit it, and take the shield away?
Yes. I'm gonna hold my action until the shield is gone. Do I roll that now or do I roll that later?
You roll it later.
Okay. So yeah, I'm holding that action. Not gonna take a bonus action as of yet.
You would want to take that on your
Can't.
turn. So if you want to
You
use your
can't,
bonus
oh.
action, so you can't delay your whole turn, you can hold an action.
Oh, okay, sorry. Thank you.
Mhm.
Let me see. Don't want to do that. I don't.
Hide in this fog.
Actually, that's a great idea. I am going to use my I'm gonna use my cunning action to use the fog to hide.
Okay.
Just kind of use a little bit of that camouflage that I can with my feathers. Gonna turn my feathers the same shade as the fog and the ceiling.
Okay.
And now it is time for the dog.
All right.
My bramble boy.
Good time, boy.
29 to hit.
Okay, that'll hit.
Mordekainen's faithful hound. Amazing spell. $22 damage
Ooh.
on the assimilator.
Yeah. Okay. So you see the dog bite, and you see kind of a limb actually fall off as the machine topples over. But it goes dark for a split second, but then actually kind of perks back up and begins moving again.
No.
So you get the sense that you killed it, but it resisted the death blow and survived.
Okay. We can
Hate
live
that.
with that.
Is that your turn for now?
Yes, I'm gonna hold my action until Celia takes down the shield.
Okay. So he is going to... Yeah, probably just retaliate. Okay. So he kind of pushes himself off the ground with both of his scythe arms and just comes down and just stabs them both into Gale to the best of his ability, putting all his weight behind it because he doesn't have two legs to stand on, and he's actually kind of imbalanced now. So Gale, the first one is 16 plus 7.
That's going to hit. 23.
23 to hit. And a 17 to hit.
First one hits, second one misses.
Okay. Let me roll damage. 25 damage total.
Okay.
So this guy is just... You just feel it cut into you, and it's actually like weighing on you, but you actually managed to catch yourself under his frame, and it only dug into you so far.
Cool.
And that will be his turn. Because he's on his dying. So Gale, you're up.
Okay, first things first. Kiris needs... Celia needs some healing. It's going to take me ages to get used to that.
No, actually, I'm fine. I'm actually fine.
You're fine. I mean, you've taken a load of damage. Whereabouts are you in terms of...
Loves heal me when I hit people.
Okay, cool. How's everybody else?
I'm just above half.
Above half?
I'm at 52 of 77, so.
Oh, does that mean I can let loose and do some cleric shit?
Mhm.
Yeah. Do it.
I'm going to do some cleric. I've been saving something. You know what? Gale's going to look at Cythy McFuckboy right in front of him. He's taking the stabs, and he's going to reach out, touch the arm of one of the arms that stabbed into him, and he's going to do an inflict wounds. And that is going to be 25 to hit.
Nice.
So that'll hit.
Nice. So that's 60-10 of damage. Which is a third, and I'm casting it at 4th level, so it's not an overpowered spell. That is... Okay, that's 9, 10, 19, 20... 37 damage.
Okay. He ceases to move.
But is he dead?
I mean, as far as combat goes, yeah.
I'm trusting.
Can you
dude.
kill what is truly not alive? If it does not have
Yes,
a
stop
life.
moving.
It's broken.
we learned this with Calvin. You can kill something that was not technically alive.
And yes, we no longer remember it.
He has broken down. His heart did not restart.
Great. I've just got a bonus action. And the shield's still up, so it's going to resist any sort of magic. That is fine, I guess. Let me see what else I can do. Don't really want to. Can I do that? That would have been my turn. I was not expecting to actually finish that thing off. I'm going to be completely honest with you.
You're good. Do you want to roll a perception to see if you can even see it?
That's good. I'm gonna end my turn. I'm happy with where we are.
Okay. And as you end your turn, you hear a thunderous clap of hands. Just pow! And a thunderclap almost opens up the entire room as the steam pushes out of the way of the arena. And in a moment, you can actually see everything in clarity, as many of the monks and druids and all the scholars of the monastery are all standing on the pillars of the room, kind of observing the fight. And your friend is sitting in the middle of the arena, just kind of staring at you with almost a half-hearted disappointment. And the nullifier stands up and turns its back to you guys and begins to go back to its starting position. Well, I expected a better display out of you guys. You guys supposedly seen, conquered many things, and you just brute force your way through it, expecting things to work. Hell, I think only one of you guys realized the trick to it all. Celia, you should be proud. Everyone else, you have much to learn. But that was the point of this demonstration, was to teach you. So let's debrief. And you hear a lot of murmurs from the crowd as they all kind of start to disperse and begin to leave the arena. And he snaps his fingers, and the nullifier kind of comes back up. So Celia, what's the trick?
It's disarm the enemy.
Yes.
That's just how you fight.
No. So the gunslinger, you didn't bring it out of the fight. You didn't identify its weaknesses. You just took away its weapon. You can take away anything's weapon. I'm talking about what you did to the old boy here. And he kind of taps on the back of the nullifier. What's the trick?
First strike, it has a force field, take that down, and then take out the orb.
The orb. Now tell me, what did the orb do?
Was it not the part that
Annoy
nullified
me.
the magic?
That's right. The orb itself is what nullified the magic. Now, what created the shield?
I will be honest, I am not sure what created the shield.
See, the
I'm
trick
guessing
to
it was
these
the
guys-
charges.
No, not the charges. The charges run the whole operation. Everything runs off of steam. They've gotten much more power efficient than when they first started. The gearing on its back, generating the electricity, generated the force field. You want to disable the source field, and he takes a knife, he just stabs it right into the back of the gears. You stop the gears. You want to stop the magic, you break the orb. You have the right idea, but this force field guards the orb and the rest of the body, you see. Now, these things are not perfect. Combat is very intense. What did you notice about the clocks?
They were moving
Seems to be
quickly.
connected to a haste ability.
They did. But old monk boy, which is going to be extremely expensive to replace, and he kind of just glares at Winnie.
You're welcome.
Did not need it to be disintegrated. Poor guy. Nothing lasts forever with these guys. They're not built to last. He recasted haste a second time, knowing that he shouldn't, because it might not have worked. It worked out for him, but his heart broke in the process, which opened him up to a whole bunch of other vulnerabilities, you see. They're all just mechanics. They are lifeless little order takers. So you see, they have vulnerabilities. That is the lesson I wanted to show you, because should you know how to face them, you'll be able to face them a little bit better when there are dozens of them staring you down or coming down at you because you slipped up. This was a lesson. I hope you guys learned something. And that's where we'll end session
Thank you
today.
for the lesson.
Ooh, nice. Woohoo!
Oh my goodness.
I love playing a competent character. Holy crap, it makes it so much easier. I miss my playstyle.
Kid, this was competent.
No, she was not. She was inefficient as fuck.
Still live.
And with violence.
I think we had that one in the
everyone.
Thanks so much for watching.
Yes, thank
See
you
you
guys for
later.
watching. Thank you
guys
for
take
joining.
care.
Mango, thank you for joining. You're our last one left, so I guess we'll see everyone soon.
See you guys
Yes,
soon.
everybody.
Take care now.
See you guys soon.